self-enlightenment moment and that whole ordeal. Like maybe I'm the retard. You should become.
You are the retard.
Hey guys, I started a new stream. I don't know if the sound works. Is it better? I couldn't imagine why it wouldn't. So you guys are going to jump over there. No, guys, jump out of here and jump onto the new stream. Hopefully it'll work over there. Hey, JG, you hear me? All right. I hope you guys can hear. I don't know what the hell that was about. It might have been something on Benton's end. About, maybe because you sleep on the sound. I'm not sure. Sound? Question mark. Sound. Boom. All right, y'all. All right. So while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to do my own thing for a minute here. Reset and reorganize and reinvent what's happening here. I don't know what the hell happened. That was weird. Like, I've never seen that. Literally nothing changed on my end. New stream, y'all. All right, let me tell everyone that there's a new stream going on, and we'll let people back in. Pin the link. We're starting again. We're making a sound. Send a link. I will. You can hear me, though? Mr. Miyagi, can you confirm that before I let you in? Please. Please, sir. Let's listen to something, some lo-fi. Wait. TV is lame. All right. Can you guys hear me? If you can't hear me, there's no point in even sending the link. Something else going on. Can you hear me? Please say yes. My little darling ducks. Cool. All right. Thank you, Robin. One reasonable person among the many. All right, my pin. I can't pin it, but here you go. Link is live, baby. Link is live, baby. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Let's see what we can start out in these YouTube streets here. We got your fired sound. We got Drew Barrymore back. What's up, bro? Thank you for coming back.
What are we listening to?
This is the StreamYard. If you go under the brand, it's a lo-fi option.
Hey, where's my bitch at?
He might not come back on here. I don't know who you're fired.
Where's my motherfucking bitch at?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We should get some rock in here, I think, maybe.
I put on my drip to come here and look good for my bitch.
We got Chalk Body Albon in his house.
Bitch, you better be hiding in the closet when I fucking get home. If I find out you stepped out on me, JG, you my bitch, boy. Don't fucking forget it. Oh yeah, is this him? Is this my bitch?
No, this is Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, fucking Chalk Body out.
What the fuck, Mr. Miyagi?
What the fuck, man? What's happening, man? You fucking saying, are you one of them infringed truthers there?
Am I what?
You one of them unhinged truthers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that guitar?
Right.
Yeah,
We got a live
Come
stream.
on.
Oh, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
come
turn
on.
this down.
Wow.
Guitar. We want to make a song right here live. The chat's asleep or they left from all the other bullshit you guys were doing.
I don't know. We're gonna play.
There we go.
Does it sound good even?
Oh yeah, okay. So you're the dude that told me about Archaics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I
I've been
appreciate
listening to
that.
that.
I made a lot of money off of that.
Yeah, I've been listening to you ever since Matt shouted you out on QFC.
Now, what fucked me up is your picture is like an 18-year-old boy, and then I seen you and you're old as fuck.
Well, yeah, well, basically, you know, that was about a 10-year-old pic. I mean, when I was on fucking YouTube, I've been on YouTube fucking 10, 12 years, maybe longer, 14.
I don't know, man. That picture looked to you like you were about 18. Or
Dude,
maybe
I'm still young looking, man. People don't, you know, I don't get that many fucking, I don't know.
Like, I think women do that a lot. They try to use a glamour shot picture they took in the mall in 1994.
Well, I can assure you it's no fucking glamour shot, man. It was like I was sitting in front of a
asking if I got a Slim Jim costume on. Is this Slim Jim? Is this Slim?
Yeah.
Can you see the my back piece?
Oh, wow.
I came here dressed to impress for my bitch. When my bitch ran, my bitch left me. You got a country song? I could sing a country song about my bitch.
Oh yeah?
She got hit by a truck.
My bitch left me.
Yeah. No, I just
in a field with some fleas. My bitch left me. Come back, please.
I wrote this one, man, and it was funny, man. Every time I played it, the girls would go, "Did you write that about me?"
And you say, "Yeah, baby." Yeah, that's right, baby. I wrote that about
the chorus was like, "She was just a drunken whore. Can't trust no more."
That's right.
What?
That's it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're gonna pick the motherfucking energy up to level fucking 11 now. All you put these motherfuckers to sleep. I don't know how many people are left in the fucking chat. Probably none, but Ben's gonna throw a fucking fit when he wakes up and see ran off everyone, man.
I don't know what the hell is happening there, man.
Seems like the best is excitement nowadays when someone's talking shit about somebody.
Oh yeah,
the real fucking loser in the house is JG not showing back up there.
Bitch right there. There's my bitch. That's how I like him right there.
JG, what's going on, bro?
You see that scrunched up face? That's how I like my bitches to look like that. My bitch left. My bitch couldn't take these power strokes this late at night. She's scared. She ran. She ran to that field with them motherfucking fleas where she belonged. I'm just here with the real gentleman tonight. So we're going to have a gentlemanly conversation.
Yeah, what the fuck do you guys do for a living? Obviously, you don't work much of a day job.
Man, I'm in these YouTube streets 24/7.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's our drama.
Yeah, I check in on fucking time.
You guys were supposed to fill in the rest, man. It's our drama, and we want it now. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
That's why I used to have my eye on you, fucking Drew, because you'd fucking talk some shit and I think you were pushing this shit, like people looking like each other and stuff.
I'm ready, man. I'm waiting. Oh, Snicker Pie. I came here looking for my bitch, but he left. I wanted to slap my bitch again before I went to bed. I'm like a little wound. I'm too wound up to go to bed. I got church in the morning. I got to go praise Christ as King. But I'm wound up right now, so I wanted to take out my aggression on my fucking bitch, but he ran and hid.
What kind of church you go to, Drew?
That's some proudy bullshit.
You want them orthodox?
Easiest for the kids. It's easiest for the kids. The kids like it. So
you've been watching that you've been watching the Jim Bob versus Owen out there?
No, I haven't.
I did. Yeah, it was quite the shit show, actually. You know, it's kind of funny. Two J's talking about Jesus. You know what I mean?
And that's my
And
and a Hollywood Jew. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of crazy, you know. You look at all the. I know a lot of like YouTube fucking people, and they're all Jays. Actually, it's crazy. It's even on YouTube alternative media.
they're from the motherfucking tribe, man. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it, man.
Even
What's up,
even
JB?
Rose from 777. She even admits she's one of them Ashkenazi ones.
Rose 777's Ashkenazi.
Yeah,
Now
that's it.
That's Crow's cream pie, right?
I don't know. No, I think it's Jason's.
Jason Brashear?
No, Jason.
What?
Brashear's.
No, Jason from Crow's crew, Jason.
Okay, but we're still gonna drop the Jason Brashear's 20. Here we go. The Jason Brashear's 2023 challenge. If you didn't rape that girl, release the motherfucking police report yourself before somebody else does. Jason. Get her motherfucking family to come and testify on the stream for you. If someone saved my daughter from that situation 20 years from now, I'd be there on the YouTube testifying for you. Make it fucking happen, Jason, or you're full of fucking shit and someone else is gonna fucking dox your shit. Boy.
Oh,
Snicker Pie's calling you. Get up here, JG. Oh,
look at
I'm fucking walking around here trying to fucking find my way now.
What's up, Tin? You like the drip? You like the drip?
Yo,
hold on, Drew. Drew, I want you to do a slow spin with the rock.
Stupid ignorant. You're straight ignorant.
Hold on, Drew. Drew, do the spin around for us. There we go.
That looks like Tecumseh's fucking leather jacket right there. That's Tecumseh's leather jacket right there.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, that's Tecumseh's drip.
Yeah, his brother blessed it before they sold it to me.
Damn.
JG is hiding, bro. He's hiding next to the log dropped by the street shitter working at Marathon that he sleeps outside of. So check this out. In America, there's a caste system. And the street shitters work at the Marathon. They can't use the bathroom in the long fucking shift. So they have to go out back in the alley and drop the shit. It makes them feel like they're at home. And that's where JG sleeps, right next to where the street shitters drop their shit. Right? So in the American caste system, JG is lower than a motherfucking street shitter Marathon fucking employee.
Hell yeah, bro.
Where you at, bitch?
Yeah, it's very strange to me. He had a lot of energy. He had a lot of things to say about.
Back that shit up.
You know, he's got a lot of things to say. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna do some real damage to you.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I mean, the guy kept repeating himself over and over again.
You're corny.
And like,
you're corny, dog. I'm gonna hurt you.
I've been to West Palm Beach. That shit is nothing. That's just a cakewalk,
bitch. I don't know. Did you hear me talk about this earlier, Tin? This is 100% real. Zoom in on me for this one because this is 100% real on this shit. On God, on everything. So as soon as he mentioned he was from Florida, my wife goes, "Oh, I bet he's from West Palm Beach because there's all kinds of people like him out there." And then like a week later or something, he ends up talking about, "Yeah, I'm in West Palm Beach." And I'm like, "Damn, how did you know that?" Because she's like, "Because there's like hundreds of those homeless fucking fake spiritual motherfuckers in West Palm Beach." She knew that those demons are drawn to that spot just like a fucking moth to a flame. And he thinks he's like original and doing some shit out here, like against the system or being original and shit. And
no. I mean,
yeah, like my wife called it before she even knew shit. Of all of Florida, of all the places she could have said, she knew. Like that's how transparent and see-through this motherfucker is. Sorry, I'm coming in a little hot. I was ready.
My first inclination is just edgy dude with rich parents. I mean, come on.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's not that hard.
Silver Spoon, life threw him a very small adversity and he rage quit and just like went and lived off in some fucking fake
Yeah,
hit
because
the
like
commune or some shit.
I mean, because if someone is living is purporting this sort of homeless virtue, or you're a lone wolf, you don't bother nobody. This is your life. The way you act otherwise should translate accordingly. You know, there should be some sort of correspondence between these two sort of I guess concepts, for lack of a better word, that you can. I don't know. I'm not trying to convince anybody of this, but I'm just saying.
Well, rest in peace, JG. You're a proven coward. You won't fight with honor. You won't do any of this shit.
I know he was trying to go somewhere.
Now, so what else? Who else we gonna talk shit about? Who's next, man?
Yeah, you ready? Are you ready to have the conversation about Ben, or is that too much?
Yeah, let's talk shit about Benton on his own stream.
I mean,
that's how we do, man. We're gonna come in Benton's own
I mean,
house and talk shit about
you
him.
you gassed him up, Drew. I mean, let's be real. You gassed this dude up, and
I gassed Benton up.
You gassed this dude up, dude.
What are you talking about? Like, go into a little more depth on that.
Yeah, what I mean, like you empowered this guy to sort of, I don't know, have a more grandiose claim to what he knows.
How did I do that?
Well, I mean,
Ben's a certified narcissist. He'll tell you that. Okay. So how did anything I do add to that? Okay.
Well, there's a little bit of history behind it, I guess. You had your channel.
Start on page 1. Start on page 1. Let's go. We got to save this guy's stream, man.
Yeah. So
we don't have to.
It's just he came on the Discord like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Shout out to the chat.
I don't know. Does
someone have a cat purring?
Yeah, my cat be fucking up shit all.
Is it purring? I can hear that shit purring because I got the headphones on. This ain't no Beats by Dre bullshit.
Oh, I bet you. I know what you hear. You hear my generator.
Let me see. Wait.
Motherfucker's got a generator wrong.
Hold on. Let me hear it.
Fucking A, man. Stop about it.
Give us a close up on that Jenny, man.
Yeah, show
on the generator. It's fucking outside, man. What you talking about?
Generator. The generator 3 times in the mirror, and Greta Thunberg will come and talk to you.
Better now.
She'll peg you with a fucking reconditioned dildo.
She'll peg you while you're asleep if you just do that.
Until you say "How dare you," and then she'll relent.
No, there's
you got to look back at her. You got to look back at Greta and say, "How dare you," and then she'll stop. But until then,
that's demonic. I don't want to have no part of that.
Man, Greta. Poor Greta.
Poor Greta.
Yeah, she's got the same accent as that.
High shelf caviar and all types of luxurious things. No, there's no poor Greta.
Now, how did I want to hear how I gassed Benton up. Just do the TLDR.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I wouldn't be on Benton's channel if it wasn't for you, Drew.
We got a point to all that, and I'm sorry I ran off on a tangent. No, man. I mean,
yeah, I hear a cat purring. Is a fucking cat purring?
There's no cat around me, man. It's not.
I don't hear a generator. I hear a fucking cat purring.
It's a demon.
It's an echo, man. It purrs like a kitten.
It might be it could be this pellet burner.
Hold on. No one talk for a second. I want to make sure I'm not tripping. Yeah, I hear it.
Did it go?
I don't hear.
Sorry, man. I can't help it. It's actually outside.
My brother.
It's actually outside and over the hill.
Okay.
How did I gas Benton up? I'm sorry. I'll ignore the fucking purrs.
Bro, it's not that. I mean, I think you already know where I derived that from, like gassing up Ben.
Like, tell me the TLDR. Tell the audience what, like.
Okay. I don't know, man. I'm not trying to like. Yeah, it's just something I purport. I think I know. I mean, it's just for me. We have to have matching. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm putting on
Come
the
on,
spot.
bro. Get it out.
Here.
You're saying I gassed him up, or what are you saying?
Yeah, yeah. You gas him up, and you know this man is hypocritical. Like he's done hypocritical things. That's why I'm just sort of confused.
I called him out this morning because I said when he body bagged Ben Thorpe last night, I said, okay, now Ben, didn't you do the exact same thing that you?
But I mean, did he really body bag Ben Thorpe though? Come on.
He made him rage quit,
Come
dude.
on.
He made Ben Thorpe rage quit. It was.
But come on. I mean, did you watch the whole thing? Did you watch
there.
the
I was there.
I know you were there. That's more even more disconcerting.
Listen, you're biased against Ben. That was a clear-cut victory for Ben.
How was that a win?
Regardless, hold on. Listen to what I'm trying to say. Is this morning I came on to his stream and I said, didn't you do to Ben Thorpe exactly what you were always crying about tinfoil doing, where like you wouldn't let him speak and you talked over him and all that shit?
Did he give you a decent response? Because he said,
yeah, I did that. He said I did that. And I said, okay, well, that's the shit you criticized tinfoil.
But bro,
Chuck Body, this is a question for you right here.
Okay, hold on 1 second. You yourself said that Ben body bagged me on a stream that I came on.
No, hold on.
No,
you said that. That's not what I said. I said you uploaded a 1 hour video and I watched the first maybe 5 minutes is exactly what I said. And I said in that first 5 minutes, he was piecing you up real good. And I said, maybe the momentum changed somewhere or something. But in the first 5 minutes that I watched, I'm like, I was thinking to myself, like, why would tinfoil post this? Like, but again, and then I said, maybe the momentum changed or something later in the thing.
No.
What up, Snicker Pie? We got ladies in the house. Watch your language.
Hold on, we're in the middle of the fucking conversation. I don't give a shit about. I don't give a shit about some fake fucking MySpace profile picture that just appeared. Okay, what happened? What were you saying?
How's it going, Snicker Pie?
It's good to hear you. Sorry, go ahead.
You want to cloud JG? I believe.
We'll wait for Snicker Pie. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Who's got the cat? So tinfoil. I said I watched 5 minutes of a 1 hour thing. Okay.
I mean, how can you defend somebody that's so like completely contradictory? Like, I don't understand. Like, you're a smart fucking dude.
He's so contradictory. You're on his channel now.
You yourself is contradictory. I'm sure I'm contradictory. I'm sure EBT's contradictory. Everyone has
I'm not
contradictory things, and Truther Cop's not. But
not me. No.
If we're going after, if we collectively we all agree that Archaix is a fucking antichrist, weird fucking weirdo,
he's a rapist
out here doing fucking weird shit, that we all are on the same page there. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Okay, man. But about as far as Benton though, what are we talking about? To gas him up?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, it just makes no sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I don't understand.
It doesn't make sense.
Can you give me an example of me gassing?
It doesn't make sense to me that What do you mean? Give me an example of what?
Can you give me an example of how you say I gas him up?
When you gas him up when he's wrong, when he obviously loses fights, that's gassing up. Yeah, are you telling me with a straight face that he beat Ben Thorpe last night? That was fucking embarrassing.
Bro, did you watch it?
Yeah, of course I fucking watched it.
Ben Thorpe, the ultimate meta fucking post.
Yeah, he's a retard. What the fuck, man?
He's like a postmodern troll, like a fucking epic postmodern troll. And
yeah, I understand that. I know that.
Rage quit. So I would say,
How
yeah,
do you know that? If he's so postmodern, how do you know what his motive was to fucking quit?
because he was getting fucking wrecked, bro.
How was he getting wrecked?
It was pretty bad. I thought Benton was counterpunching.
This is what I'm saying. This is the gassing part. This is exactly the gassing part I'm talking about.
Okay.
Why do you gas something
I had
that's
a different
completely
opinion
obvious to everyone else, but it's Benton?
Everyone else,
Because he doesn't shit himself.
Everyone else said that Benton pieced him up. Because
How did he piece him up?
You hate Benton, and then so you and Benton, you see each other through a different filter. You guys have this like, I think you motherfuckers are secretly gay for each other, and that's why.
I really would wish this fucking guy would go away.
Between you and Benton, you guys need to fucking get it over with. But now you're married.
I wish you would fucking go away.
They did for a moment.
He's a fucking disease.
No,
He's a fucking disease.
TBE, y'all got over it for a moment, and y'all had respectful conversations for a while until this evening.
He's a fucking snake. He'll just say that on live. You saw he was talking to me earlier. He was not confrontational because he doesn't want to. He can't fucking hang with me. He's so fucking pissed off about that because I can fucking keep him with just basic questions.
In Benton's defense, what I saw in the first 5 minutes only of that 1 hour video, so I only saw 10% of the video, is that he's not going to allow you to do. Your tactic is to never answer first and to always ask a question. So basically, in an intellectual realm of a debate, you're a counter puncher. So basically, he's saying he's not going to punch first because he knows that you're a counter puncher. I'm just saying that's what he said, and that's what I saw in the first 5 minutes of that video.
Yeah, but that's retarded considering, like, I've always been like, okay, since this is what you think the advantage is, okay, do the opposite. I'm open to it. Ask me questions. He won't engage. That's fucking dishonest, and it's weird. And
he doesn't want to, so you can't make him though.
I mean,
you can't make him if he doesn't want to. What?
I mean,
you guys just hate each other, so I don't know. I like both of you, so I'm stuck in the middle. I'm the fucking lucky Pierre in the middle of you two queers.
I'm a normal fucking non-fetty person. This is a person that said he was married to what? What was the quote? He was married to his first wife for 7 years and his second wife for 10 years. Okay, so that's 27 or is that 17 years?
Hold on, I gotta hit.
And he said he was.
That's impressive.
And he said he was homeless for 10 years. So
we got. Let
me count this.
We got. It's a rare occasion. CBE been muted. Snicker Pie. What do you think about this before you leave? You can.
I honestly don't even know where to start.
There's a lot going on here. I know.
There's a lot going on. Don't mute people though. No, please don't do that.
I'll be quiet.
Don't tell me what to do.
No. Stop. No, I don't want you to mute anyone. Honestly, I kind of got tuned out a little bit. I was having issues with the StreamYard connection, so sorry. But there seems to be a lot of heated conversations going on, but I don't want to kind of intrude on it. So.
Don't be a fence sitter.
Honestly, I was trying to figure out why StreamYards wasn't letting me talk, so I'm sorry. I really hadn't been even paying attention, but I'll pay attention now because it's working. So.
What do you want to say about JG?
Yeah, you were talking to him, JG.
Okay, yeah, what the fuck is his problem? He seems to be so paranoid. Every time I tune into a stream, this dude is always paranoid about something. He's paranoid about this dog walking by with his owner, or he's paranoid about an airplane flying overhead.
There's a helicopter up there. They're watching me.
Like, I don't even know what to think. It's just like, holy fuck, dude.
It's feigning familiarity. It's feigning. I'm with you guys. This looking crazy thing.
What?
What?
No, he's looking. He was just saying, he's agreeing with JG looking wild out there.
Well, I mean, sometimes I agree with it, but it's just
a fucking act of what I was saying. It wasn't. No.
Oh, it's like a shift. what is it?
Yeah, it's an
yeah.
act.
Yeah,
A
it's
stick.
an act.
An act. You don't
Stick.
think
Yeah, thank you.
these people can waste time all over
I
the
think
internet? You don't think they can
Tinfoil's
waste
still
time?
talking about Benton. We're talking about JG.
I'm not. I'm talking about JG.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on a Benton spiral.
No.
JG's gang stalking helicopter pilot. Yo.
Yeah. So
See,
JG, you see, it's not me.
honestly,
My fingers
so
are right here.
that's just kind of where I was chiming in, was just like, dude, this guy just seems paranoid. Like any panel he gets on, it's like shit. Like we're in instant schizo mode, you know?
Yeah, he's full blown, dude. That's because he doesn't believe in Jesus, in my opinion.
That's right.
I don't know.
I'm trying
The
to think of the
chosen
truth.
homeless
You
thing,
know what he
it like
believes
threw
in?
me in for some
Fucking
reason.
Satan. That's what he believes in. He's believing in the father of lies.
Honestly,
Exactly.
it was his whole chosen homeless thing that kind of drew me in, like listening to him. But man, this guy's like super fucking paranoid. I can't take you,
He
and
doesn't
then
even
like
realize it either.
you have to like walk on eggshells.
He lacks self-awareness.
I don't want to talk shit. It's just, like JG, just fucking chill. Not everyone's after you. It's not all
No
about
one gives a shit
you.
about you, bro.
Yeah,
It's the shit you see in your field of vision that's saying your name, that's demons, dude.
Yeah.
'Cause
That's
you're-
just how I feel. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm off, but it just seems like I'm kind of new. Truth or Cop brought me here, so I'm kind of new to watching you guys, but it seems like every fucking panel, sorry, I don't mean to swear, but every panel that JG's on, it just seems like he's constantly paranoid about something.
Well, Truth or Cop's known for having a very decent harem. So shout out to Truth or Cop.
Dude,
It's known in these YouTube
James
streets.
America guy on the stream.
It's known in his YouTube streets.
Yeah, James in America. Yeah, I know. I've known him for a few years. He's a good guy. He's not from Germany. He's from here.
I don't think
yeah.
people's beliefs.
I knew he had ties to Germany.
Jesus has
Yeah,
anything
he
to
was
do with
there.
Good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
just like to know what I like personally want to hear out of their mouths.
Yeah.
What exactly does Jesus offend you with? Exactly.
James
Just
in America.
point that out to me. What he says.
I don't want to speak for anything for him. So if he wants to come on, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to speak for him.
I want him to click the link and tell me exactly what he finds so objectionable.
Come on, James.
The gospel of Jesus. I'll sit here and wait.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just here by myself. I have nothing to do with whatever James is posting. So
that's your husband?
No, I've just known him for a few years. We met a few years ago, just kind of with the 2020 riots when they broke out. I've just seen him around in chats.
You met him in 2020?
No, I started seeing his name around in 2020, just because of the riots and stuff that were happening. I'm just seeing him in chats.
So, okay, this dude says Jesus doesn't offend me, but I want people to question or think of why they blindly follow him. You think that people don't think that? Like, I'm sure there's some people that don't, but you don't think people like second guess their own beliefs or what?
I mean,
he wants it one way.
It's kind of hard to put stuff.
But it's the other way.
James, I think you should come up here. I don't know.
Come on in, James.
Yeah, I don't think you should let these people talk for you. I think you should do it, James.
Links in the chat.
Yeah. For me personally, kind of where I'm at, I think that everything should be questioned.
Lots of inaccuracies in the Bible. This is the most low tier argument. I mean, it's like the guy's never Googled an argument on his own ever in his life. Are you fucking serious? Is that?
I'm not trying to defend it. I was just saying I wasn't trying to defend it.
I'm reading the comment on the screen.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I guess I was saying, just for me personally, where I'm coming from, I just feel like we're in a day and age where we should be questioning everything we think we know. I feel like things get uncovered all the time, and you should be able to evolve and not have so many emotions attached to beliefs that handicap you from growing and evolving as you learn new truth. So so I'm not trying to talk about religion specifically. I'm just talking about beliefs in general. I think that people attach their emotions and feelings to things so much these days that it really handicaps them from being able to see the bigger picture.
Okay, but where do you ground those beliefs in? What
And see,
are
yeah,
beliefs?
yeah, and see, and
Beliefs
that's it's all
are
up to the
things you
person.
don't know.
Okay, no, what I'm asking her is what is a belief?
Period.
Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate you asking that question. No, what is a belief? Anything that you firmly hold morals and views and attachments to, feelings. That's
Okay,
what you
so
kind of turn in. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm finished what you're saying.
I don't know where I was going with that. What I see a lot happening these days is a lot of people attaching themselves to beliefs or things that have been instilled them since they were younger. Or like for me, I come from a really, really strict Catholic religious upbringing. It doesn't mean that I practice the religion, but what I see is your views and your emotions are kind of attached, and that's what kind of shapes and creates your reality. So when you attach yourself
Wait,
to
wait. You
beliefs,
said emotions
emotion, yeah.
Creates your reality? Is that what you
Well,
said?
I feel like that's what we're seeing a lot more of. You know, like think about how many laws start getting changed
My
because people's
actions create
feelings
my
are hurt.
reality. Is that what
No,
you said?
I think she said your emotions create reality, but I think more accurately, what would be said there is your emotions create your perception of reality.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, think about like I was just trying to say. Sorry, I need something to drink. I'm really sorry. So no, what I'm nervous. I don't go up on many panels. What I'm just trying to say is, I just see more people operating more on emotion than they are from like a logic and reason point of view. They react when you can keep the people fueled with the hate and the fear and the rage against someone or something or a culture, or the fear of the unknown, or fear of a balloon that you see flying in the sky. You can create they lose all sense of logic and reason, sense of thinking. So keeping them under these, especially like with the breaking news. Look at what's breaking. It's always typically fear based. It's all typically emotion. So, sorry, I know I'm really trying. I'm reading the chat. Sorry, I'm really trying. I'm just nervous. But
You're
that's
fine.
what that's all I'm trying to say.
So let me ask you something.
Yeah,
Do you believe in God?
I believe there's a creator. Yes, what
Okay.
that is, I
So how
don't
do you know
know.
that? How do you know that there's a creator?
Well, because I know we're here somehow.
Okay. So you can deduce that a creator created this world.
Yes,
So how exactly do you how do you further know God at that point? Is it
I don't know, and I
you just
appreciate
sort
you
of
asking this.
you
Advice,
sort of acknowledge he's
Yeah.
there and just kind
Yes.
of behave
Yes.
however you want? Is
I
that
just
how
I
God would want you to be?
I just don't believe it's anything that they've written for us to learn and believe.
So you don't think God can enter in his own creation and communicate with us?
Oh, I believe that. I believe that 100%. I
Okay.
believe that.
So why do you not think that the um that's funny. So why
Honestly,
don't you
I
think
know
that
what
why
I'm
don't
saying
you
is
think
funny.
that
I'm still trying to figure it out.
why do
I'm
you
just
think
going through
that
a weird
God could
phase.
not become man?
I
Which
don't
is what the
know.
story of Jesus is.
Well, I mean, kind of dissecting it that level, I wish I had the answers to it. I don't know why I feel I'm just trying to be honest. I can totally sit here and give you guys cookie cutter answers. I'm just trying to be honest.
No,
I
I mean,
don't know.
I'm not trying to grill you. I'm just asking you.
For
That's all.
me, I just think that things aren't the way that we've been led to believe.
But
Like
how so?
if there, I just feel like
How
if there it
so? You
when
have to
it
be more
okay,
elaborate
I'm
about
trying.
that.
I'm trying. So I just believe when there's easy access to information, that's for a reason. I believe
Yeah, you
that
could be
the real
lied to
truth,
as well, right?
correct, 100%.
You
But
could be you
how
could
would
be
you know that?
shepherded into this whole graduated farm of truther. Oh, I'm a truther. I'm a truther. I'm a truther.
Oh,
You know,
I'm not trying to
is that
claim
when
I'm a
is that
truther.
when you're
I'm not
agnostic?
trying to claim I'm a truther. No.
Oh well, I mean,
I'm I'm not
what
trying to
it
claim
is.
anything. No, I know.
Camps. There's two camps in the truther world. It's the Christian truthers or the agnostics.
Well, then
And
we got the
honestly,
flat
I'm just.
Earth and the globe believers. I mean, no, Drew Barrymore, we woke you up with the flat Earth there. I said flat Earth, and you woke
I'm
up.
doing terrible right now. I don't think I'm saying. I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. I'm just
No,
trying
we're
to.
fucking around.
Drew,
I just think I saw things within my own religion, my upbringing, and it's really jaded me.
in EBT, we lost the Benton sleep cam when I had to reset.
Yeah,
it's very unfortunate.
Catholics are evil and dupe. Exactly, and those are the kind of things I get conflicted with being.
Who said Catholics are evil?
It says, land of the blinded.
The land of the blinded is retarded. Literally fucking retarded. You have no idea.
I'm sorry, but it's like when you take a step back from things and you really look at things, you have just look at it from a logical.
I have a big problem with the Catholic Church and its own regard, but that's just like makes no fucking sense. So it's like fake
okay,
news.
and that's fine, but
it's like Google search fake news.
That's your opinion, though. That's your opinion. And I'm not trying to start an argument, but that's your opinion. So it doesn't mean it makes it true.
No, that's absolutely right. But I could back up my opinion if you have time for me to get into it.
I would love to, but I don't know much about. I could go into this religion.
But I'm wrong.
I don't want to. Yeah, I would prefer not to. But. Yeah, I was just trying to talk about JG.
I hate to break it to you guys.
Talking shit about JG.
Yes, we got to get back to JG.
Thank
you. That was the whole
I
point.
hate to break it to you guys, but Jesus is the King.
Oh wait, James. Oh, James.
Let's bring that back.
Hold on. James was trying to join. I didn't see until just now. It looks like he disconnected.
Here,
reconnect.
I'm going to
reconnect.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Tinfoil, real quick though. What you just did right there, that's why Benton doesn't want to engage with you like that. Because what you do the leading fucking questions and that shit like that.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Drew, are you telling me asking questions is somehow not okay?
when
you're not gonna give any answer or anything like that, and
I can
do is
I can, and I have. When have I said no?
All I'm saying is
I'm not gonna answer that question.
All I'm saying is from Benton's perspective, that's what he said, and that's what I saw in that 5 minutes. So I see where he's coming from though when you do that.
Is this fucking? Am I living in the fucking Twilight Zone right now? Is this guy really fucking sick?
I'm not trying to start any.
Am I fucking going crazy? Am I my own fucking world over here?
You're doing this fucking this shit, and me and you would probably agree more on what we believe than these other people probably. But the way you go about it.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you really fucking telling me Ben was legitimate in that regard?
I'm saying I can see where he's coming from, where you don't want to give anything, but you just want to ask question after question after question. You know what I'm saying, though? I can see where he would be come from because like I said earlier, like if it's quote unquote, it's not really a debate, but kind of formulated like that. And if you're a counter puncher, why would he want to punch first and come out with his ideas and stuff first?
Okay, so are we against drip feed truthing or spoon feed truthing, or are we with it?
I'm talking.
Should I have to explain every fucking thing?
I'm talking about from Benton's perspective and from what I heard of that stream. That's all I'm talking about.
Okay.
We got James in here though. He's here. He's a Jesus hater. He's gonna talk some shit here.
Hi. Oh man, I've heard it all before. Let's hear it.
So tell me, Drew, what do you?
Hey, I never said I was a Jesus hater.
What do you think about what people believe?
Okay,
me?
What do you?
What do you think about what people believe?
Who?
Listen up.
And why do you care what people believe?
Who?
I don't give a shit what people believe. I just say
there
that.
You go.
No, there you go. There's a foundation right there. You don't care what anybody believes. Why should I give a
I
fuck
don't want
about
people
what
to
you
be
believe?
fooled.
See how that works? It's a mirror
So
relationship here.
hold on. I'm getting an echo. Let me fucking end this shit.
Oh, of course
Okay.
you are.
Now I'm good.
You're
Now I'm
getting
good.
fucking
Sorry, I was hearing
smoked
double shit.
already. You're
It
getting smoked.
wasn't coming through the echo. You sound fine.
No, I was hearing it, and I still had the stream playing in my earbuds, so I was hearing shit delayed and whatever. But it's good now. Sorry. What's up? What were you saying? Why am I a Jesus hater? I'm not a Jesus hater. I
Yeah,
just
you are.
question. No, I just choose to question whether or not he existed or not, and I don't see any physical proof of it. Religion is a man-made fucking
You're
thing. I
physical.
don't care
You
if you
need
say
the
it.
physical proof
Listen,
of
listen.
Jesus
Hey,
living.
shut up.
So you don't
Let me
believe
talk.
any. You
Give
don't
me my
believe
fucking.
any
Hey,
history.
shut the fuck up, you little piece of shit. If you want
So
to talk
you
to
don't
me like
believe
a
in
piece of
any.
shit, I'll
You
treat
don't
you like
believe
a
in
piece of
any
shit.
history, apparently. So, like,
No,
what
no,
you
no.
don't
Hey,
see.
will
Is that
you
what
shut
you
the
just
fuck
said?
up and hey, shut up and let me fucking
You
talk?
just said
You
that you
fucking
don't believe in
asshole.
any physical
Hey,
evidence.
shut the fuck up and you'll fucking
There's
hear
no
it.
physical evidence of a man that
Okay,
lived
can we take a
2,000
deep
years
breath
ago.
here? This is
Jesus
getting
fucking
ridiculous.
Christ. You want to fucking hear my opinion, but you won't fucking let me speak, you fucking inconsiderate prick. I'll
Why are
treat
you
you with
yelling at me
respect
right now,
until
bro? Why are
because
you
you're fucking
yelling at
being
me?
an asshole.
Can we
You're
please
being
Why
an
calm down?
asshole.
are you fucking
When you
yelling at
fucking
me?
show
What?
respect, hey, if you fucking talk to me like a man, I'll speak to you like a man with
I
respect.
am talking to you
You
like
coming?
that. Why are you
No,
yelling
you're
at me
coming
like
at me like
Truth
a
or
piece of
cop?
shit.
Come on,
Shut
dude.
up. Just shut up. How fucking
That's
hard is it
rude,
to shut
man.
up?
Don't tell people to shut up, man. That's rude, man. That's rude as
Yeah,
fuck.
you're being rude. Just shut up. God damn, you can't even
That's
let me
rude as
fucking
fuck,
finish the
bro.
sentence.
That's rude. Why can't you stop being? Why can't you
You
just
guys,
stop being
this is
rude?
just
Cop, you're
stop.
muted.
Seriously, this is
Hey, Truth or
come
Cop,
on,
you gotta
stop.
mute tinfoil. He
What,
can't
what
shut
are you,
the fuck
fucking
up.
tough Nazi guy with your
All right.
fucking skull mask
Yeah,
and sunglasses?
tinfoil's
No?
a difficult guy to deal with.
Hold
You know,
on.
I
Yeah,
love
he's
him.
You're a
What'd
fucking
you call
Christ
me? You
cuck,
called
you
me a
faggot.
Nazi? You
Oh my
fucking
fucking
faggot.
god!
gotta
Can we
shut the
please
fuck
stop
fucking
this right now?
dildo.
I just
Stop.
did.
Fuck up for a
But he can
minute.
unmute
Fucking
himself.
piece of shit won't even let me fucking finish the sentence.
He
What the
he,
fuck?
mu- he muted himself. He's giving you room.
Well,
Faggot.
thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm a faggot. I suck dick. Who cares? So my thing on Jesus is you can go back whatever fucking shit you want to look at. There's no, and during that time period, historical records were taken. There was a lot of them. No one fucking speaks of the fucking miracles. There's no fucking proof. The fucking Bible was written by man. I don't care if you say it was
What
God
about
inspired or not.
Josephus? He was a
Religion is
historian at
man-made.
the time.
That's who are you talking about?
Josephus?
Josephus.
Yeah, he was a
Okay.
historian at the time who also recorded Jesus.
Yo,
And I do believe if you would re-look into that has been debunked.
Oh,
How?
really?
You explain how that was debunked.
Yeah, really.
Dude, I don't have all this shit off the top of my
Hold-
head.
Oh,
Dude, it's been
okay.
fucking
Look,
10 years.
So
here's
you're
the
just
thing.
I'm putting
you're just
myself
a
in the.
captain,
I am the controller of this realm.
Hold on. Yeah.
Everyone's going to be
Get it under
muted.
control.
All right. What is the conversation needs to be had here? James came up here to address certain points. James over here. I don't know why everything's reversed. You came up to address a certain point, James. Why did you come up here? I know that there's a lot going on. Forgive me for not knowing. But what was the point you wanted to address when you came up here? And let's start there.
What he thought about Jesus.
Well, I don't know. Because I don't agree with what the Bible says or what we have been told to blindly follow. People start shitting on me and call me Jesus hater, start making assumptions, this, that, or the other. I never said there wasn't a creator. I never said there wasn't this. I never said there wasn't that. I just questioned what we have been told. And what we have been told
been
is
told? What's so bad about what Jesus has said? Explain that to me.
No, listen, look, you're getting all emotional and shit.
No, I'm not. I'm being
getting
specific.
triggered. Look, if you would shut the fuck up, like I said the first time, you'll hear it. Just be quiet.
Gotta mute him or something, Truth or Cop.
He muted himself.
Look, like what I'm saying is,
Yeah, but he's
we've
gonna
been told
as soon as he
fucking
starts talking.
the Bible's the truth, God's fucking written word, this, that, and the other. But where the fuck did that come from? And when you start looking into it, you see lots of inaccuracies with the Bible. There's fucking conflicting in the Gospels, John and Matthew and all that shit, conflicting stories. it's full of that
Explain
shit.
that to me. Explain the conflicting gospel.
Have you fucking read the Bible? Have you read the Bible?
Things, but
have you fucking read it? I'm explaining it to you because John conflicts with Mark, conflicts with Matthew. It's telling different versions of the same story. It should all be fucking the same from the four fucking perspectives.
Actually, can I give you a take on it? One time, years ago, I saw some crazy preacher, man. He used to get paid. He'd pay for cable TV, and he'd light up a big fat cigar, and he'd start reading the Word of God. And basically, he was a historian and a linguist, and he went in on this how Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the way they died, where they went after, where he got his information, I don't know. But believe me, you'd see the divineness in it. But no one looks into that. And really nowadays, there's even the interweb where you could find things that wasn't so convoluted. It's so full of information now. It's too late. If people think they freaking can walk upon a real Jesus overnight, they're wrong.
Hey, but
here's another
even what that guy said, even whoever was speaking was saying,
can you explain to me what
he's leery of
Jesus? I'm waiting. I'm still waiting on that answer.
I couldn't hear you.
Can I tell you what was?
You're being an asshole. You were talking over the other guy.
I'm not talking over anybody. I'm asking you. I'm going back to the point where you were talking. Can you explain to me the nefarious nature of Jesus and what the brainwash is exactly? Can you explain that to me? Break it down for me.
I never said Jesus was nefarious.
Why are we back at the point of explaining things? These are just giving each other's perspectives.
Because I want to understand how he views the worldview. Explain it to me.
I think the idea of Jesus is a wonderful thing. I think people should love one another, whatever, and all that. I just don't think the fucker ever existed. I don't think I think he's was created for whatever reasons.
By
I don't
the creator?
know. No, not by the creator. Yeah, it makes a whole lot of sense if I can immaculate.
Can I just chime in here? Can I just chime in here? I'm just going to come from a logical and rational point of view here. Here's the thing: when you have religion, where I'm coming from, I'm not saying that there's not a God. What I'm saying is, yes, there's a creator. However, when you have these books, the Bible that is like foretelling a story. You have to kind of look at it from a rational point of view. Like, look at it.
Story?
Listen. Yes, and if you're offended right now, it's your own fucking emotion. Stop letting that get into I'm trying to talk about something from a rational point of view. There's literally a story that's written and it unfolds. So how better is it? How can you seriously come at someone for questioning how things unfold in the world due to what happens in a book? You have to start taking yourself out of it from an emotional point of view and look at how religions are all pinned against each other, and that's how you create a lot of division among the people. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but how would you know what true religion was?
Okay,
or false religion was?
It's several books, and it's not the same book written at the same time either. Okay,
right. So who are we to even validate someone that's writing a good book?
You're sort of oversimplifying.
Why is it such a big deal?
You don't really have a grasp of what's actually inside the religion that you're talking.
Well, most of the New Testament
where I'm
was written
coming
by
from
Saul.
is what they tell you is good for you. How often has that worked out good? Like, how often has it worked out for humanity where they tell you something's good for you? How often has that worked out for us? Not
what does that have anything to do with
I'm
what we're
saying
about?
Start questioning everything that they tell you is good for you. Why is it so wrong to question what they tell us is God?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Thank you.
Multiple Earth. You're right. There's multiple authors, but
Okay,
the book
so
was canonized by the Catholic
what
Church
exactly?
in
Okay,
1660.
so
when the
using
King,
your
that's when the English
premise,
version. The
let's
book's been
question
it's been
everything that
changed.
we've
Books
been
have been
told.
removed.
What
Books
is
have
there to
been taken
question
out. Shit
about the
like that.
morality
So it's
of what Christ speaks of?
everything comes from the
Explain to
fucking
me
Drew
that.
Catholic
Barrymore.
Church.
I like you.
Everything
Explain
James,
to
comes.
me that.
so
Hold on. We need Truth or Cop to get this under control. This is spiraled out of control.
And nobody likes it when competent people give them the right questions to ask. They don't like that.
yeah,
They
Where
want
yeah.
I'm
their
coming
I don't
from
think
is just how, like,
TikTok
look at it
fucking
from a
Reddit
logical
bullshit
point of view.
comments regurgitated
Look at
like a
how
bunch
much
of
it divides
fucking
the people,
NPCs.
and
You
look
act
at
like
how
you're a
mad you're
truther.
getting right now.
You act like a
look at
fucking
you.
truther.
Can I answer a few
How many
questions?
fucking times
You
have I
fucking
claimed I'm
mouth.
not some fucking
You
truther? I'm
fucking
trying to,
mouth
I'm
Jewish
asking things
fucking
from a logical
perverted
point of
bullshit.
view. I'm not
Okay?
emotionally attached to anything, and
Curse
you're coming up here
Jewish bullshit
fueled
is what
because
you
anyone
suck down.
questions you.
Get the
That's
fuck
my
out
point.
of
That's
here.
my problem. Like, so we're all
If
Christ
you want to
deniers.
criticize
We're
someone,
horrible
I have something
people
to back
simply
up about.
because we question it. Like, I don't get it. What is so wrong with questioning things that we think we know? Why is it attacking everyone instead of the fucking argument? That's all. Why can't we just have these conversations
I'm trying.
with a
I'm trying. You
logical
guys
point of
won't
view?
answer me at all. You guys, it's just like I'm bullying you. I'm bullying you. Like, get the fuck off the internet.
Who's
You
calling
can't answer a
bullying?
question.
You can
Okay?
sit up here and
Why
play
do you want
victim
to fail?
and continue
You
to
can't answer me a
deflect from
question.
anything I'm talking
I'll
about,
mute
but that's
myself.
all you're doing
I'll
is
mute
deflecting
myself.
from
Shut the
anything I'm
fuck out of
talking
here.
about. I'm not fucking playing victim. Stop trying to play that's what I'm doing. Stop it. You sound ridiculous. I'm trying to ask why come at people for simply questioning everything that we've been told to believe is real. Why? Why is it so wrong? That's my point. Stop coming at people because you're emotionally fueled, attached to shit. I don't care what you're attached, emotionally fueled. Like, stop.
Yeah, don't project on me.
I'm not projecting on you, but you're coming at people on here and me because what? You're emotionally attached to something? I don't care.
Yeah, my
People
soul
should be
is
able to
attached.
talk about shit
You know where my
without the
soul is attached
hypocrisy of
to?
getting attacked.
My soul is attached to God. Okay.
Hey, what
And
tells
when
you
I
your
hear
soul is
things
attached to
that
God?
are
Where
despicable, it offends
did
me.
you hear
I'm
that
sorry.
from? Is it what you've been told? How do you know this? How do you know your soul is attached to God? Where did you hear this? Is this all fucking just from the Bible? Where are you getting your shit from?
We need
Logic?
to be questioning and feel. We should feel
I didn't
confident
create
questioning
myself.
anything that we think we know
How do you know anything
without
yourself?
getting attacked.
James, I could turn that around and right on you. How do you know anything yourself? How do you know your thoughts don't
All
betray
you do is ask questions. You don't do
Literally?
anything to fucking add to anything. All you do is spin people in circles because you won't stop asking questions. You literally deflect better than anyone I've ever talked to.
Hey, look,
Stop.
check it out. Check
You
it
do
out, dude.
nothing to help your argument.
Check it out, dude. Like, fucking 10 years ago or so, some shit happened to me, and it made me realize there was a fucking God. So I did call God Jesus because that's what I've been told, and that's who I saw was demonized.
right.
Like, they were removing shit from the courts. So I was like, it must be fucking Jesus.
Right.
And I fucking believed it. I believed it with all my
And
shit. You know, I was
you're
like,
so
Jesus
edgy,
is
like
fucking
you're
king.
so counterculture that like.
Hey, will you fucking shut up, you fucking inconsiderate prick?
I'm
Give
in,
me a fucking minute.
fucking awe.
Let me
dude.
fucking
like,
speak,
how
you fucking
counterculture you are.
asshole.
Wow, dude, you
Yeah.
hate Jesus, dude.
Okay, fucking yeah,
Dude,
suck
it's the
Jesus'
lowest
dick.
hanging
Yeah,
fruit
hey, suck
you
his
could
dick. I
fucking
don't give a
muster,
fuck.
could
Hold
you?
on.
I'm
Fucking
done with you.
faggot.
TV.
Be a good Matt sock. You gotta
Fuck
fucking
you,
be a
dude.
Christian.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Hold
You
on.
do that.
James. Now
Oh.
I didn't mute you the first time because you control yourself well. But I think what you can unmute yourself at any point, James, or TV. You're getting into your testimony here, James.
That did nothing to help James. Like, James, I'm trying to talk about things like not be emotionally
no,
fueled.
he
Like,
was
that
about to
really
give his
on the internet,
testimony.
right?
TV, you're
I'm
muted
sorry,
again.
but like that did nothing to help what I was trying to say. So
Well, no. What does help, what I've seen from watching Benton, is sharing our testimony about our own story about how we reached our conclusions. And James was getting to that point, and he wasn't given fair space or perspective on where to go with that. So
yeah.
I would
Sorry.
like to hear that one.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Sorry.
Yeah, dumb mute
Okay,
yourself,
so
Tim.
what I was trying to say is, some shit happened to me fucking 10 or so years ago, and it made me realize that there was a God, and fucking because the name Jesus was demonized, removed from the courts, Christianity was persecuted, whatever the fuck you want to say. I was like, that must be the fucking real thing, because they usually demonize those that are good. And so I fucking believed in Jesus. I went, read the Bible, did all that good shit, and then shit just stopped making sense to me. I was like, hold on, this doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Why are they fucking doing this? What the fuck is up with that? This is conflicting with this. That's conflicting with that. And then I just, realized it was horse shit. So I do still think there's God, but I think the Bible or whatever, it's like a playbook. They're fucking following a playbook. Like Revelations is their playbook. Israel was created 1,260 days or whatever years after this event, and all of it's fucking prophesied. It's all prophecy. Well, fucking how the fuck do they know this shit? They fucking wrote it. It's a man-made book. I don't care if you say it's inspired by God or not. It was written by a man or many men, however you want to fucking twist my
Or
words.
women.
Well, written by a man or
Whatever.
anything. This
It
is
was
what
written-
I say. If your logic, I think the
you
beauty
think
in
the
it
Bible is
is
written
when
by
you
a
see the
man?
logic, when you see the logic in the divineness in that Bible, that's when it becomes real. No one can make it that way for you.
I appreciate
You
those
know,
words, Mr. D. Yeah, I agree.
and when you search long enough, literally, if you believe there's a creator, ask him. Don't ask a man. He hears you.
I like Mr. G. No, I agree. I agree
And
100%.
basically, I'm telling you guys, that's all you do. If people,
Really?
they say take a leap of faith. That's all you do. Anybody. None of us are any better than any one of us. And we're all swimming in the same shit.
Right.
I
And,
agree.
So,
I have a problem with these Christians trying to apostolize people. They obviously don't know the word. They obviously don't know when we're living.
really,
They obviously don't know that some
what do
people.
Christians preach that you have a problem with?
Well, I mean, say
You're
like the
always so
Melty guy
full of
on there. I don't know which one
questions.
he is. Toilet bowl earth. Feel like you got to chew someone down or grill somebody out.
I'm asking you.
You know.
You're making the claim about people like that. I'm asking you.
I'm just saying what I've heard. Really, I can make no other claims. I know none of you guys.
Why can't
I've
people
listened to Drew
really
more than
stand up
anybody,
on
but
what the fuck they talk
I know
about?
none of you guys.
Why can't people-
And
is this all just a bunch of bullshit? Do people just come on here?
Why are you so
honest?
emotionally triggered? This is why men
yeah,
are the
that's
way
the
they are
thing
these
is.
days.
Why are you so triggered,
Is this
man?
people just come on
It's
here
like-
and just spit bullshit, or they're not willing to?
What does that say about you, man? When you look
Like,
at yourself, do you ask yourself, why do I get triggered?
That you would come on here with some bullshit rhetoric about Jesus like that. Yeah, I mean, I asked.
I've done my homework, man.
I asked you, what part of the gospel of Jesus do you guys find so nefarious and not?
You've done nothing but sit there and question everyone and push back for any answer they give. You have given zero of your own fucking answers, dude. Do you realize that? All you do is sit there and deflect and ask questions and then crucify anyone who speaks against you. That's all you do.
Hold on.
I'm answering
exactly
your fucking
what Benton
bullshit.
talked about in the first 5 minutes of that stream, Tim. That's what I saw. And that's why I said, I was like, I don't know why this dude would post that unless the second half of the stream was way different or something. But that was the first 5 minutes. Was Benton says you're not going to do anything other than ask questions and then just tear down whatever anyone says without adding anything.
Yes, that's all he's done.
That has absolutely zero fucking relevance here.
How many
Okay,
times did
you
I sit
should,
there
if
oh
you're
my
a
God.
person
Do you hear
proponent
how
of truth,
emotionally fueled? You are the
answer
kind
the
of
fucking
man,
question.
quote unquote, that has zero fucking mental discipline. You can't answer anything for yourself. Your knee-jerk
Ask me
reaction
a
is to spin
question.
it back on the other person.
Ask me a question.
Holy
Did you
shit.
listen to
Do I need to
anything I
start my
said?
whole interview all
Okay,
over again?
how
Like,
many Jesuses
oh my
are there?
God.
I got a question. You believe in Jesus?
Oh, man.
Hold
How
on.
many
Well, I
Jesuses
said
are
the
there?
idea of Jesus is fucking wonderful. I never said Jesus was nefarious or
Yeah, what if
or
I
his
told you
story
there's
or none
two
of that.
Jesuses? What if I told you there's two Jesuses?
Oh, man.
And you better fucking choose the right one.
Yeah, show me the
What
two
if I
Jesuses.
told you there's two Jesuses? If you
Show
read
me
the
the
book,
two Jesuses. Show me the two
What?
Jesuses. Explain the two Jesuses to me.
I'll give you
Here
a
we
little
go.
wordplay.
Let's
The
hear
word
perspective.
anti in Greek is pseudo. You know what pseudo means? It's a mirror image of pseudo Christ. Okay? And believe me, if you can't tell the difference, buddy, and it's going to be hard.
What?
Okay? Everybody will fall.
I
So
can't read.
choose your fucking illusion, buddy.
Truther Cops running the stream.
My
Truther
brain
Cops.
is melting.
Choose your fucking illusion, man. Because whatever
You guys
tastes like,
hear these emotionally
it's gonna
like,
you're gonna fall.
holy fuck, dude. Jeez and
You guys are
Christ.
so weak and low energy.
Just
Oh,
You're
you call it emotion, girl. Some things sometimes there is passion.
You don't like
Okay.
it. You don't like it when Christians have pushback to you, don't you?
The
Dude,
chat
you
has
want
turned
your own
on
fucking,
Telephone Earth.
new age fucking self suck off session all day, right?
It's up to Truther Cop to do
I
something.
mean,
just look at the name, toilet bowl.
You just need to
You
believe
know,
in
what
your
part
own
you want?
right? Suck yourself off forever and
Be
ever.
a good goy and worship your Jew God there. Be a good goy. Yeah, you're being a good goy. Right on, brother. Keep it up. Be a good goy. Worship your Jew God.
Yeah. Is this fucking Jew Maxer? Yeah, I know your fucking voice.
What?
Jew Maxer, what's up, buddy?
Oh my
Hey guys,
God.
the
Just
Jews are
stop.
just one tribe. What about all the other ones?
Just stop. Who the fuck asked you anything about what you have? Literally said nothing either. So you
What? All I did was fucking answer your goddamn questions for like 20 fucking minutes. That's all it was. You did nothing but deflect back to me. And if I argue with you, then I'm an emotional fucking bitch.
You're literally
right?
useless, but a fake MySpace fucking pig.
So are you. What the fuck are you? A fake fucking Nat song? What is this? A fucking mask shit?
That's right. That's right. It's a mask. It's a mask. You can't take that off. You can't take your face off, can you?
This is how you want to deflect the conversation? This is how little you have. Continue coming after me. You have zero fucking attack against the argument. That's cool.
So I might as well just
this is what
trash
the weak ass beta fucking bitch is these days.
Because you're so inept.
No, I'm not.
Like no one wants to engage with me about basic questions.
No one wants to engage
that's
with
my
you
tactic.
because you don't engage.
All
you do is deflect with more questions.
It's a tactic to break down someone.
If you think that
that's
tactics,
the problem for you,
you think you have a tactic? You look like a beta bitch.
Pick me, motherfucker. Pick me. Pick me.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you felt good saying all that. You felt like Mean Girls.
Do you?
It was like a moment.
Do you
for
feel
you.
better?
Like,
do you feel more accomplished as a man coming after me?
I got this, dude.
Oh, let's go. Let's
real.
go, Truther Cops. Truther Cops, you and me eating popcorn. Let's go.
The cops got to get this under control, man.
Bunch of demonic Jesus
getting out there.
That's all they are. They have no answers. All they do is shriek.
All you do is come after the person. You have zero attack on an argument. You sound like a fucking idiot.
I was someone with
easily emotional
I asked a simple question, and I'm still waiting on an answer.
No, dude. I just
You're
feel
not gonna
bad
answer
because
it?
people like you that don't realize
Are
how
you not
fucking
gonna
weak you
answer
really
it?
are. You have nothing to answer for anything that anyone's talked about.
The answer to your
ask
fucking
me.
question. Hey, shut up. The answer to your fucking question. No one said anything was nefarious about Jesus. Move on to your next point. Shut the fuck up. What
Good
is it?
point.
Come on, Natsock.
So
What the
why are
fuck?
you so why are you so
James,
triggered
stop.
about it? Why is it a psyop to you?
So are you a Christian,
psyop to you then?
Ball?
Why is something good a psyop to you then?
Wait, what are we back to you asking questions again? Fuck this, dude. We're just
You
on a
can't
panel
answer a
of just
question?
answering this dude's question. That's all
Yeah.
it is. No,
It's pretty
fuck
it's pretty
that. Start
simple.
you start answering questions,
It's
dude.
pretty simple.
Oh,
pretty simple.
let's hear you tell us
Very
how it
simple.
is.
Very simple. Very
Tell
simple.
us. Let's hear you tell us, and then
Yeah, tell
crucify
us what the
anyone who
side
says
up is
anything.
first, because it's all a side up.
It's all a psyop.
Everything is fake and gay. Point. That's all you need to know.
Oh, it's
Every-
not fake. It's not
Even
fake.
what you said is fake and gay.
Yeah.
Okay. You see how
I'm putting
how
myself in
incoherent
the
you
lead
become
role.
with the things you fucking say and the things you believe. You need
Let's
to
organize
interrogate
this
these things.
platform
It's
properly here.
incoherent that you're.
Oh God, I need Jesus. Fucking Jesus, save me, please.
Yeah, see how these fucking trainee fucking weirdos
Stop,
act.
dude. You sound
These
like a
fucking
fucking
trainee
idiot.
losers act.
Yeah, but how does
Well,
anybody
listen,
really
fuck
know
it.
what someone else
And then your
believes?
Hold
real
on.
self comes out. It's easy. I have no fellowship with the wicked. Okay.
All you do is it's like wah 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 wah. Like
All you do
it's,
is
it's like Charlie Brown,
too. I could do the same shit for you, lady.
dude.
Lady.
Wait, the connection's
Yeah.
dropping. Oh shit!
Fix it.
Oh God.
Oh no, what happened?
No, bring him
Wash.
back. No, bring him back. Bring him back. Not cool.
Hold on, let it calm down for a second. This is how he
Yeah.
gets, though, man.
I was
This is
requested.
what he was talking
I'm
about. with
sorry.
Ben.
I didn't mean to
This
lose
was
it.
a
I'm sorry.
request from the picture on the wall.
When he gets before this started, this is what he was asking me, like, how can you defend Benton and blah blah blah, because Benton said that this is what he does. He just will only ask questions and then shit on whatever you say, basically.
That's literally that's literally what he said.
And that's why Benton said, I'm not going to like engage with you because that's all you're going to do. And then so this dude's like, why would you defend Benton, and why would you say Benton pieced me up in this debate that I saw? And I told him I only saw the first 5 minutes, and that's all Benton said. And I was like, why would you post that? Because it looked bad for him, I thought. But again, I said maybe the whole fucking tone of the video changed after that first 5 minutes.
I just have a hard time talking with someone who is only going to deflect questions back to you. It's not an engaging conversation. You're just crucified for anything that you answer for, and then it's just more questions.
Doesn't make for a good stream. I'll say that.
No, but I think it should be. It should start out any conversation, though.
Of course.
Really, because how would you know what anybody truly believes? The more that you might pick up on what you might think they believe, but
I agree with that.
You know, no one really knows what other people believe.
Well, and that's
You
the
know,
thing.
They think they know.
Yeah.
And they throw around a lot of shit, like you're a shill, you're a fucking troll. They throw around all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know how they make these determinations. You know?
Yeah.
I can't see,
I don't know.
TV,
Can you bring him back,
is
though?
posted in the background. You know,
like,
he's called me a fucking faggot. Fuck you, he said in the background. Let's bring him back.
Yeah, way to go. Yeah, truthers over here censoring people. Wow, you're so built for this, folks.
Bro, it's a stream. Read the fucking chat. The chat's off the rails. The chat hates where it's going because no one can fucking say anything.
All right, fine. My bad. I'll never ask you guys any questions anymore because you guys are such fucking divas.
Oh my god.
Do you see how whiny you are?
Well, fuck you, bitch. I don't have no
Like you're
fucking,
super
I have
fucking
no
whiny.
interest in talking to some stupid woman, okay? Like you.
No, she is
Period.
far from stupid. I'll tell you that much.
I'm a lot more with it than you think, but we can go with that.
Fuck you.
If you would
Nothing
check
was-
your fucking
Yeah,
mouth,
you
remember
fucking
that you're
mute
just like
me.
something.
The
Just
stream just
fucking
was
mute
like
me
screeched
and
to a
fucking
fucking
kick me off
halt.
the stream because you guys can't answer a fucking question, and then have a little powwow. Oh, this guy asked questions. What? Oh my lord! This is so insane.
Do you
Oh, I
hear
can't
how
believe
big a
it.
bitch
This
this
guy's
sounds?
asked questions.
Like I
Wait,
need
this
people
is
to
like his
understand.
tactic.
This is what a
He
big of a
asks
bitch
questions
sounds
to me.
like.
Are you
Cry.
fucking insane? Are
You
you
need a fucking
fucking
tissue?
like really
If
off your
he won't
fucking
stop,
rocker?
this is why we are where we are. We have more
Dude.
men that are
Yeah.
sounding like
Fuck
this
off.
that need a fucking
Get the
tissue
fuck
every
out of
time they
here. I
talk.
have no interest in hearing some
This is the fucking new right.
bullshit
This
on
little
the fucking
faggot right here. This is your right. You want to save you conservatives? Listen to this faggot. This is who you got. You don't got
Oh,
no one. You got little bitches. This is what we got.
conservatives. Oh, you know, I'm fucking with you people, right? You people think this is real? Honestly, seriously, man, y'all gotta reconnect with the earth, man.
Bro, the
Y'all gotta
stream,
really fucking reel it in.
hey, the stream comes to a screeching halt though when all you're doing is this fucking question shit. It's bullshit.
What's the question, shit, Drew? Like, come on, man.
What do you mean? What's
I'm
the
not-
question? Ooh, what's this? What's this? Oh, what about this? Oh, that's all you did for 20 minutes is the fucking wheels were spinning. Nothing was fucking happening. There was no fucking progression in any conversation or anything.
All right, man. That's fine.
Share your
That's
deep
cool,
thoughts,
man.
dude. We're
That's cool, man. I
fucking.
appreciate that, Drew. Man, I
Man,
appreciate it, man.
you gotta learn how to
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Why don't you share your fucking thoughts on shit? Just don't question it. Let's hear your fucking. What's in your fucking head? I'm fucking curious to fucking know.
Okay, I would like to know.
You know,
Hold on. Are you so emotionally attached to things that like you aren't willing to even question what you think you know as you hear new things that come along in the news?
Man, it's like if people assume who the fuck you're talking to or something. Like I've never.
I'm asking a question.
I've never been through the gauntlet. Yes, I've gone through it.
Okay.
I'm not going to go through my my family history or my truther history for you to understand that. Do I have to do that for you right now?
I mean, some explanation about anything would be great. You're great at asking questions.
Yeah, answer some fucking questions, man. Jeez.
Ask me one, motherfucker. I'm sitting here. What is this?
All right, where the fuck you live, man? Do you fucking work, man? Where do you get your fucking money from? Can you take care of yourself?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you take care of yourself?
Yeah, sure. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can do that.
All right. Start.
Okay, what else? Who else? Who's next? Anybody
I'll
else?
go.
What would you
I'll
like
go.
to know?
Why are you
What's
asking so
your
many
paradigm,
questions,
man?
TV?
What you got all invested in, man?
What are your thoughts on
I've
Nick?
got all my
Fuentes?
money invested in Cardano crypto, everything.
Really? Crypto? What if
What
they
are you-
flip the switch, dude? What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just kidding, man. No, that was a
What-
joke.
Okay.
I was about to say Cardano, bro. That's like the that's that slave shit, that AI shit, man.
It's being facetious. I hope
What are your
nobody-
thoughts on Nick Fuentes?
Everybody assumes here I'm being serious now.
I'm asking you,
All
what
right.
are your thoughts on Nick Fuentes?
Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on him?
Nikki Fuentes?
Are you fucking serious, James?
He's wearing a fucking mask. I want to hear what
Oh
the
my
mask
god.
if he's smart enough to know what's right or what's wrong.
Did you call me a Nat Soch, bro?
Well, your mask kind of, yeah, you look like a Nat sock, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I offended you, I wasn't meaning to. It's just
no, you.
kind of how you're presenting yourself.
You're not offending me, brother. I want you to be who you want to be.
Oh, shit.
Okay?
Oh my god, I don't think you want that.
I'm a gay Mexican. Sorry.
You're a gay Mexican? Is that what you
No,
said?
he's not.
You're a gay
Oh
Mexican?
my god.
Right.
Gay
Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, he's a gay Mexican.
Yeah.
Super gay. So what are your thoughts on Nick Fuentes? I think he's hot. I love that he's into tranny porn.
Okay, James, you
all
sound
that shit.
ridiculous. Just stop.
It's
Just
crazy.
stop.
I can't even picture who
I mean,
that
I
who is
don't
that.
really have to answer it. They just sort of answer it for me at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
who cares about Nick Fuentes? Why should I care about that?
Do you hear a chick in the background? Who cares about Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Oh, well, tell her to say hi.
No. How's that? You're this fucking serious?
So it's okay for your wife to be in the background, but no, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, don't talk about my wife. Okay.
Well, she's talking in the background, so clearly we're going to acknowledge what she's saying.
She's not talking to you, so why are you?
Oh, see here, dude, fucking, here we go. Okay.
Oh man, I'm asking you questions. Is everybody gonna get triggered every time your boy toilet?
Who the fuck is
asks you a
triggered?
question, you guys are gonna get. Yeah, you guys are gonna spiral.
Who's
down like a
triggered?
fuck? Are you guys spiral like a fuck?
do you-
The toilet asks you a question.
Are you serious
the
right
meta?
now?
That's the meta that I hadn't
Yeah,
realized.
make the
until
fucking
just
popcorn.
now.
Like, what
That
performance are
when
you? Who are you
toilet
putting
bowl
this
comes
on
at
for?
you guys
Do you
spiral.
feel tough
like a
right
fuck.
now?
I'm sorry, man. I was being rude. What were you saying? I was being rude. I'm sorry,
And
man.
you
What
wonder
were
why you
saying?
get shit for respect from the chat and here.
That's completely fine with me. What were you saying, man? I'm sorry.
So
Is
tell
your
us your
condescending
story.
tone funny to your wife? Do you need a cheerleader from your wife in the background now?
My
That's
wife
where
is
you're
my
at?
cheerleader.
Then
and
why
I'm
the
her
fuck are you sitting
cheerleader.
there next to
That's
her?
pretty much
If
how
she
a
doesn't have
marriage
anything to
works.
say, then why do you need to sit next to her? Is it
So
your fucking
that's
cheerleading
that's how a
squad?
marriage works. Like, we love each other. I don't know if you're familiar with that kind of thing or not.
I
But,
don't know how to
we
live in
love
peace
each
with people
other
who-
and we
Oh
support
my
each
God.
other. I don't know if that's. Why is that so weird to you?
You need to have a cheerleading squad, but we can't respond to it.
I can't control my wife responding. What am I? You want me to do? You want me to
mean
hit
you
my
can't
wife
control
because
your
she
wife?
doesn't like you?
Oh my God. Are you a little
What do you
bitch that
mean?
you have to sit next to her for some sort of backup?
She said you guys are funny and it's hilarious.
Why do you need to sit next to her? For some backup?
Why do I need to sit next to my wife?
Are you going to continue repeating and asking everything that I fucking ask you? Yes,
Yo,
that is
are you
exactly what I
seriously
asked
asking
you.
why I sit next to my wife? Are
Because you need
that,
some fucking beta bitch backup?
Are you like completely sort of not self-aware about what's going on? Or
All right. I can't compute. Like, this
yeah,
is
I
fucking
live.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I live with my wife.
This is pathetic. This is fucking pathetic.
Oh, is it pathetic?
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
support her or does she support you?
I support her.
What is
What,
the
idiot.
niggas
What
doing?
is this? Like a stupid question?
Look, there's a bunch of niggas out front.
There's a bunch of niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas out here. There's niggas in the chair right here. We got some blonde niggers up in here. They're so mad.
If you think this is cute to have some female voice
I don't care what
that
you
wants to
think.
do nothing but
You know what I mean?
antagonize the
I'm not
fucking
trying to
chat,
fucking
then
I'm
that
not trying
shows
to
just how
bait you.
beta bitch you are.
It's
This
so
is the
funny that
fucking
you
problem.
think
This is why we can get nowhere in life. Because we have beta bitches like you that need to have some audience next to them, some cheerleading squad. It's fucking annoying.
I love it when you think like
over him on.
a man's wife shouldn't support him. It's funny. It speaks a lot about like your
TB
values as a
recognizes
person.
his
Like,
own
Oh
opinion.
my
you
god.
really have no
Please.
family yourself, or you don't care about family. I don't know. Is family not important to you?
Here we go. I just can't.
Vic Meow wants us to get on a topic.
Thank you. Oh, she's cute. No, hi, Vic Meow.
So how about them balloons, y'all?
Balloon blondes, bro.
Bro, there's
Oh
like
wait,
balloons
I'll pull
in
it
the
up right
sky,
now.
bro.
I'll show
Like
the
a
screen right now.
honeypot.
I already got it up.
Yeah, there was
They're gonna blow
supposedly
up the
one
Super
over
Bowl,
Canada
bro.
today or something. I don't know.
Oh, they might be aiming at the Super
It'll
Bowl,
be
man.
close so they can get
Blow up
their,
the Super
they can get
Bowl,
their
bro.
spirits
Just
up, I guess.
Bane and
Yeah.
Batman, bro.
Yeah.
Let them get their spirits up.
Small cylindrical object was shot down.
I thought it was funny how many people had a different explanation for it.
For what, the balloon?
Yeah, when no one really applies
It's
logic.
always yes,
know,
it's
for
always like
one,
emotionally fueled. It's always emotional.
yeah, like how, for one, they automatically assume, like it's a spy balloon. Yeah, like how the fuck do you know that? And what's the chances? It's like the whole they push this thing, China's our enemy shit. You wouldn't sell your debt to your enemy. I mean, everything we buy here is made from China. They knew all about that balloon. And then they come out today or something that it was actually they found American tech on it or something anyway. But I think it was like a big honeypot to see all the internet buzz on it. Because I saw like 5 different explanations, and every one of them, the people.
That's my theory on all that shit.
They were just so stuck on their idea. You know what I mean?
My theory on this shit is they put out these things and make them super viral, and they're very like abstract. There's not much concrete information on them, and then they see what the people go put into it and what kind of theories the people come out with. And I call it a digital Rorschach test, and then they just run that whatever all the people come up with and run it into all the algorithms and stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and it probably gives you an idea of who's thinking what too, because they said, "Oh, it's a Chinese spy balloon." Well, that's what 90% of Trumpers probably believe.
I had the wrong article pulled up that whole time. I clicked on this link. I don't know why it didn't come up. Yeah, they shot down a cylindrical object. James, you want to come in here and give your say or whatever? Yeah, this today. Yeah. You know my ex. You know what me and my ex have in common? Is that we were both excellent, and we were both featured on the Daily Mail. Each one of us individually.
Is that
featured on Daily Mail for what?
Well, she was featured on Daily Mail for supporting some BLM protests and throwing Molotov cocktails at police cars. Much more impressive than me.
That's your wife?
No, my ex.
Okay.
No, just like an ex-girlfriend.
Benton. Oh my God! It said Fort Benton. Look.
Is it really?
A little bit right there. Go down. Down just a little bit right there.
Oh,
Fort Benton. Damn.
Damn, bro. Good catch.
The spirit of Benton. He's astral projecting himself into this stream right now.
Yeah.
Is Benton awake still? Is he listening?
Asleep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Benton. If you listen to this later, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be a brat tonight.
Benton
Sorry.
Benton and Toilet Bowl Earth are like hated enemies of each other.
No, I haven't been able to talk to Benton himself, so I do apologize for coming off with my points of view, and I hope I get to talk to you soon. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
He'll be back.
I just feel bad.
And he's not black, as JG says, stay black.
Where the fuck is JG? I thought
he's being a little bitch
the whole reason why I came on here was calling out JG.
He's being a little bitch.
I know.
Right, call him out now. Give him your WWE sign off before you go.
JG, get up here now.
Allegedly, he's not listening. I really doubt that he's not listening because he knows we're talking about him.
Who's on Benton's account? Oh, you're on Benton's account.
Who's on Benton's account?
You.
He was hacked by the mainframe.
Okay. I know I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys so much for having me on. I was really nervous, but yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.
Anytime now. Be well.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Take care.
Can you kick me off because I lost the window?
I'm gonna
Bye.
pretend like you didn't ask me, and I'm gonna kick you off like I meant to.
Do
Get
it.
out of here, Snicker Pie. Bye. Ban. No, I don't want to ban. I'm gonna kick. Kick guests. Get out of here. All right. What's up, y'all? We got Drew Barrymore and Mr. Miyagi still in the house. Toilet Girl Earth is still in the house. What's up, bro? Shit.
Yeah, this is odd for me staying up this late, but I don't know why. Must be the
Toilet ball, you get too triggered on these
I'm
motherfuckers.
so fucking disappointed with you guys that I don't even know how to describe it.
Bro,
I'm so
you get too
fucking
triggered.
disappointed.
You derailed the whole fucking stream. I came
Fuck
in,
off,
I
man.
got the
I'm
fucking
so
vibes up.
fucking disappointed. I
This
can't
shit
even.
was a dud, and then I came in
Let
here.
some
I
fucking
fucking
floozy. Let some floozy come in here
I
and
pumped the
fucking
fucking stream up, and then 10
let some
derailed.
fucking floozy come in
Oh,
here.
what's this? What's this? Oh, what's this? Oh.
All right, man. I'm good, man. That's how you feel, man. I'm good, man.
You gotta read the room, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a pretty
I-
good way to
that's
read
what
it
I
too.
did.
How
That's
people
exactly what I
talk.
did, right?
You know what I mean?
That's exactly
They
what
rather
Ben
refer to
did, right?
people.
That's exactly what Ben did. You sit around and fucking apologize for this faggot. Whatever, man. Do whatever you want.
Bro, you're so triggered.
Bro, did it not, like, objectively, Truth or Cop, did the stream not just go, like, completely sideways at that point? Like, it was just spinning its wheels.
I'm
was
sorry,
fucking
man.
happening.
I'll go. I'm not going to come back to.
No one's saying, no, you got to get
My
the fuck
bad,
out of here.
bro. I need to fuck things up by asking questions. My fucking bad.
You're gonna have to, like,
Man,
fucking
it's so
figure out-
fucking bullshit.
figure
You
out
guys,
a way-
you
you
guys
gotta
are
figure out a
so
way where
you
you
run
can
by a
ask
fucking
questions.
double standard. I can't ask questions. If you sit around and you say the same thing about other fucking faggots on the internet, how they won't answer up to questions, and you sit here and you lambast me about it, saying I'm triggered.
You're my
And
boy.
you're saying some shit about Jesus, and I'm like, okay, can you explain it to me? What the fuck you're saying about Jesus? Apparently I'm not allowed to fucking ask that. Fuck
Bro,
you.
Aren't you
a fair
in the
question.
barber? Aren't you
It's a
in
fair
the barber,
question.
bro?
Fuck you,
Yeah, but
dude.
it's like how you ask it. You know what I mean?
It's not even how you ask it. He just rage quit. He rage
And
quit.
then the trade. Yeah, see that's someone with issues, man.
That's my boy. I'm just telling him, like, you got it's a stream and you gotta let these other people talk. And
So-
like,
So
it's a
I'm
show, bro.
suspect
It's a
of this
show.
truth or cop. What makes you the cop of the
show.
truth there? I don't get that.
I'm copping the truth every day, bro. Like, for example, if you took your cell phone on the tripod you have it on, and
I
you
don't
turned
have
it sideways,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
What happened?
You're in
Wow.
a bigger
There we go.
cell.
There we go.
Wow, that's a trip.
Damn.
Yeah, so like I'm on a phone, man, you know. It seems like over the years I've gotten down to smaller and smaller.
Yeah, but then you want it to be like bigger so your thumbs can text on it. It was like then it needs to be perfect size in the middle.
But I'm
Yeah.
kind of like an old truther, man. I've been in this for a lot of years, even before the computer. You know, like I heard a flat earth way back in the 90s from some hippies. You know, and you know, these certain instances happen in your life, you know, you look back on. And so, you know, people talk about their come to Jesus moment. Mine wasn't pleasant, but it was cool, you know.
Well, what Benton gets right is rather than preaching, hitting your testimony. And when he called Toilet Bowl Earth on the live stream where they had the contention in my eyes, he Toilet Bolworth was unwilling to give his testimony. So if you want to give your testimony, feel free. And I really, not that I could even give mine on the spot, but like when people come to these
Mine's
moments,
pretty funny, man, but it's kind of, but so like really, man, my whole life, you know, like even since I was a kid, 7 years old, I knew there was something. You know, I had grew up a troubled thing. So it wasn't until I was like, I think I was 28 years old, and so it was my 5th time of cheating death. And so they let me out of the hospital with about 30 Thorazine 30 milligrams and 30 Trazodone 30 milligrams. And I was like, well, fuck it. You know, and so I went and got me a big old 40 ounce of beer and drank it and got a motel. And I come to in a fucking ICU. And, you know, I thought it was like an alien abduction or something, you know, they had shit down my throat and stuff. And it was bad. I thought they were killing me at first, you know. And so after they were done, they took the straps off me. And this girl goes, the nurse goes, now don't mess with that catheter or I'll put the straps back on you. And I'm like, catheter? And, you know, I look down, there's a hose hanging out my unit. And I'm in an ICU, man. I went to pull that sucker and it wouldn't come out. And I was like, holy shit, I'm a medical fucking mistake or something, you know? And I mean, I was panicking like this shouldn't happen, you know? And she turned around and she goes, you ain't messing with that, aren't you? And I said, no. And I had it stretched out. And when I went to let it in, the head of my unit was going in. So I had to hold it stretched out. And I was like, no, I'm not messing with it. And about that time, guys, I was in an ICU and it was all glass. And there must have been 15 people in there. And every one of them turned around. And I started spitting on that hose and I let it in. And when I did, I looked beside me and I said, you're here right now, aren't you? And trust me, guys, from that day I walked out of there, my life was changed. I knew, and it all it took was extreme belief beyond shadow of a doubt. That's all I could say. And it ain't been an easy walk, so I don't understand, you know, I never, and I started out in the church, you know, like everybody else did, a Protestant church. But then I started reading God's word, which is another whole story. You know, basically I courted a girl in a church for like a year. And you know, and she was real religious and she believed some preachers said she should be looking for a ministry, not a family or something, you know. But anyway, it broke my heart again too, and I had to come to Jesus again. And so, I mean, a real come to Jesus, guys, you know, like I don't give a fuck about this life, you know, and I've got lots of people to love, and I got lots of people who love me. But to me, to die would be the game. And so I kind of lost my train of thought. So anyway, I was reading the book of Revelation. And guys, this is all I could say to anybody doing this thing. You know, and this is why I have a problem with Jim Bob and them. Because there was no man involved. I prayed to God with all my heart. You know, and he answered my prayers. But it took a little work on my part of trying to figure it out. And not just thinking about, you know, taking the puffiness. But I realized, I was reading in the book of Revelation, and I realized there were 7 churches in heaven. And out of 7 churches in heaven, God was pleased with 2 of them. And I knew that I wanted to be in one of those churches. And so I prayed for it, to see it. You know, that's a bold claim. You know, I was coming from a church that's saying the Jews were God's chosen people. And then Revelations 2:9 and 3:9 say they're the synagogue of Satan. But most people would jump on any boat. But to me, I logically, to figure it out, you got to figure out who the hell are the Jews, you know, and what they are in God's word too. That's another thing too, guys. I appeal to God's word. I figured everybody could believe whatever they want through all the history of mankind. And some people, their belief serves them well, and other people, we never know. And so I chose to believe in God's word. It was a leap of faith. You know, I've took many leaps of faith. I haven't bought a stitch of clothes for 9 years. And I got fucking 2 leather jackets. And two $200 pair of boots. And I don't beg, guys. You know, you got to understand, God don't send out beggars. Not only that, God don't pick favorites. So every single one of you guys is just as important as I am. You were born pretty much with the same hand, maybe 10 years difference in age or so, but you're born with the same fucking shit. You were born in this country. You were born in this generation. And I'm telling you, man, there's a lot more to it. If you appeal to God's word, you know, and the sad part is 90% of Christians are going to get it wrong. And that's in the book. I didn't write it. Is there a hell? You know, people talk about hell, you know, even if you come from the Bible, that's all man. There's no one that's been to hell that's come back. So anything you've ever heard of hell is all a theory, whether from a biblical man or anything else. Hell is when God comes here, guys. He is a consuming fire. And that's at the end. And when God comes, if anything bad, it's gone. And so if you can remember someone, they're not in hell. Because what good would it, what kind of heaven would it be to see a loved one in hell? And so there's a lot to God's word, guys. You know, Hosea 6:6, you know, it says the famine of the end time won't be for food. A lot of people worried about food, aren't they, guys? But if you believe God's word, I wouldn't be worried about food. I'd be worried about the hearing of God's word. And everybody's swimming through a lot of shit, and it's late in the game to fucking play fucking Christian.
Yeah, sure. It's also late in the game for you know, me to be carrying this forth, but I'll continue to do so. Benton J should be waking up aim on it. Culture create terror coming in here. No meth. I don't know what he means by that, but I haven't seen this commenter, so I'll pull it up.
I didn't mean to, you know, get too serious. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, no.
You know,
thank you.
You know, I care. You know what I mean? And you know, I've chosen a selfless life. You know, it's not really easy. You know what I mean? But really, unlike a lot of people on YouTube, I can't find many complaints. You know, and because it goes up and down. You know what I mean? Even when I was young, you know, I had a hippie. I was like 13 years old. My dad was gone, and some hippie told me something. He goes, he said, houses and cars and women, they'll come and go. But what you got up here is the only thing you're going to be able to keep through all this. And it's sayings like that, you know, stick with you. And so instead of instead of pretending like a lot of people, like I went to college too, and I went to college at 30 years old, and many people failed classes, and I truly wanted to learn this shit, and I didn't get high grades, but I didn't fail classes, and really now I look back on school, see, education is one of the hidden dynasties of Satan. Education, economics, politics, and religion. And people see the black and white, but they don't see the black and white in Satan. Lucifer is that bright morning star. He'll provide the light for a lot of people, but it's still not the true light.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and we're living in this time, people want to mock prophecy. You'll see these shows on Notre Dame and stuff. And throughout the years, guys, there's like over 500-600 prophecies of the Bible that's true. But a lot of times people don't know what about the Bible. Now I have I say a belief, but I can say it without remorse. The Bible's a story of the white race. The Adamic people who became Hebrews, who became Israelites, and the 12 tribes of Israelites that are scattered abroad, called a new name.
Well, you can't forget the Moabs.
The Moabs, yeah, that's so. The Moabites, yes, the Amorites. There's all kind. God created everybody, guys, right? But now you got to understand, God didn't create, He put a soul in him. Goes all the way back to the garden, Cain. So I believe what's going on right now, there's two warring factions of the sons of Cain. And they're warring over a multipolar world and a unipolar world. And the United States is unipolar. And the fucking UN is, to me, the he-goat in Daniel. And so basically, if you're going to become a watchman, you got to know what to watch for. And really, that's really all I do on YouTube, guys. I watch. I hardly ever take, I watch what other people say. And it's sad, really, because, it's just like the word says, people get to run in their mouth and they'll get to saying some shit they probably wish they wouldn't have said. But we're all talking shit, guys. You ever heard of something called parsec syntax grammar?
No, we're not diving into that. Bro, if you want a fist fight, we'll go into some parsec syntax grammar and a fist fighting realm. That'd be about it. Really. Because, dude, that was like the OG, Truth Factory, right?
Yeah, but look, see, there's certain truths, though, that, you can't deny,
that's some grammar, right?
Yeah, but it's our parts of words. Whether you want to call it the etymology or whatever. Parsec syntax grammar.
But the dude, yes, I appreciate the value of that guy. What was that dude's name that was pushing that BS?
But basically, Miller, dude.
David Miller.
Yeah, David Wayne Miller. So yeah, it's all suspect, right? But this is what I do, guys. You got to see there's some truth in all this shit.
For sure.
It's the tree of good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil. It's what you do with that knowledge. I mean,
yeah, and to be honest, but the interesting thing is because you and I we're different ages, but
yeah, how old are you?
33.
Yeah, 53.
Yeah. But like we've both probably been on the internet about the same amount of time.
Really, I've been on it since probably 2000.
Yeah, easily.
Oh,
I've
wow,
been
yeah.
on the internet since '98.
Wow.
So like,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
which
And so you've
equal
seen all these things come and go, aliens and Nibiru and all this shit, you know, all through the years. You know, I was actually, you know, I actually, you know, in the 90s. So like I questioned the UFO and say like the Ancient Alien show, right? When that come out in 2010, it gave me like a self-esteem boost because I was talking about that shit for 10 years. Just from a logic standpoint and from an engineering standpoint, you know. But so it's like them, it's like that right there. However you subscribe, you can subscribe, choose your illusion of what the hell that shit is. You know, it's all anybody could there's 1,000 explanations. But what people can't deny is that it exists. So part of my truther walk, I choose to look at what can be proven and what it exists before I start delving into what's on the other side or how does it exist.
So you and I, we got Drew Barrymore might come in or out. I don't know. You and I, you versus I. I'm just gonna. Can I remove Drew Barrymore? I can't remove you without like. All right, I'll put you in the middle. If he pops up, he's the referee.
Just take me off, Your Honor. I don't care.
So what did you say again?
Hit me. I said you can take me off if you want to. I don't care. I mean,
no. No, it's the opposite of what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay.
What did you just say?
About what? About the alien thing, or
we were getting the quantum grammar and all this.
Oh well, that's just a rabbit hole, man. You know, and I don't believe in going down rabbit holes. You go down that rabbit hole, you'll find the guy that's been chasing that fucking rabbit for 20 years. Mm-hmm. Talk to him and then get the hell out of there. You know? Now, the thing is, too, though, a lot of truthers have took that path. It's just that memory plays into it. Or a simulation in your mind. You know? It's so I've seen a lot of people that's been on the internet for years even forget what they said years before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course they would. Of course they would. I mean, like, we're living in a permanent record.
Yeah. Well, then you'd want to make the record straight, wouldn't you? And then keep it straight.
When you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I, you know, through my life, you know, either in the trades or anywhere, I've chose to take on any critique that anybody says, you know, just about anything, you know. Now, whether I do it or not is another thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, and so
but I'll logically try to see their point.
Do you remember how you found yourself on this channel?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I sure do. Chalk Body Outline, we talking about betting. And I got to watching betting because, you know, Chalk Body Outline or Drew would say a bunch of shit about betting. And so, you know, so I started watching betting to figure out why the hell would Drew be saying this shit about betting? He obviously knows him more than I do. So if I give a shit about betting, then I better go see. You know, I can't say it, you know, just to be able to join the conversation, in other words, right? Because really, guys, I really don't, I participate a lot in this stuff, really. It's like second or third time I've ever been on. I was on Jim Bob's a couple of times.
No, dude, Tim Bob's a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Oh, wait. So this goes back to what we were saying about David Lynn. What was his name? David Lynn Meyer.
Yeah, with Miller. Yeah, and then you got this guy named Russell J. Gould that's doing it after or something. You know,
Is that what he's asking about? Who's the other guy that says he has a Title IV flag and is the king
it's
of
Russell
the world?
J. Gould. Russell J. Gould, I believe.
Russell J. Gould. All right, all right. What's up, Drew Barrymore? Glad to see you back.
Yeah, my bad. I had to go set my bitch
No.
straight.
The crazy
good,
thing
dude.
is about to say like that Russell
happy
J.
to have
Gould
any
guy,
interruption.
right? The crazy
Shout out
thing
to
is about that Russell J. Gould guy, right? If you follow the story, right? And you know, he don't just talk shit, dude. Dude's got like the court cases and all this shit. You know what I mean? Now, from my standpoint, yeah, it still could be all shit. So then to truly make a discernment on it, well, what's the shit that he's talking? And I'm telling you what he's talking, man, is true. We're all talking shit. Or babble or confusion.
Well, until we can prove it in our daily lives.
Well, it's like what do you say government? What comes up in your mind? Mind control don't. If you said guvernare numentis, you're saying control mind. Just in another language. It's what you know, it's like I was saying earlier about the antichrist, you know, what the fuck's anti mean? It don't mean against. You know, so and we get our words, you know, that's all we got, man. I can only speak one language.
I could really hit the government on the head as far as the meaning of the word.
Yeah, but do you ascribe it to mind control?
Yes. It's very
really,
simple.
Well, yeah.
So
do you participate in government?
Now I'm at the point where I'm controlling the government. Yeah. I am the government's leader at this point.
But actually, you know, I went down that walk too years ago, way before Paul enslaved did.
No,
and
yeah, I ain't.
It was a rocky road.
No, it's not though.
Well, you don't know. So the last time I was in it went to it was 2017, and I get up there and the judge goes. He hollered my name and I didn't walk up there. I said I raised my hand. He goes, "Are you Clarence Swim?" And I said, "No, but I'm the legal representation of that trust." You know, and I just had my Bible in my hand and no contracts. I canceled my driver's license like 14 years ago. So anyway, I stood up there and he goes, "So you're not the name on that trust?" And he put his hands up in quotations. And I said, I pointed at the clerk of court. I said, "Did she appoint you administrator of that trust?" And he goes, "Well, yes, she did." And I said, "Well, then you're Clarence Edward Swim right now." Right, and he goes, "I'm going to charge you with practicing law."
I literally watched you. I watched you share the story earlier.
Yeah.
And you took 7.5 years to get to it. Get to the point.
Yeah. So anyway, the judge asked me to sit down, and then he called me escape risk. So I spent fucking 16 days in jail. I never signed one thing going in. You know, and you know, the crazy thing is, you know, that's in my crazy mind, because I would say crazy things when I went to sign something. I said, "No," I'd say, "No, that's bringing life to a deadline." It's crazy shit, you know. They put a thing on my wrist, I rip it off. I said, "That's a dead man." I was crazy, acted crazy. So anyway, I never signed one thing going in or one thing out. They kept me 16 days. That's the longest I've ever been in jail. And
What
so
up?
it was unpleasant. And I
What's
I
up,
had to
Missing
plead
Croco?
guilty. I had to plead guilty because I had a dog, you know, that I was worried about. But I'll tell you this much. Since then, you know, I don't go in fear nowhere. I drive to freaking Nashville, freaking 45, 50 miles away, fucking every day, 5 days a week. You know, I don't fret with nothing. I don't worry. But I do pray. Because when you're stuck in this shit, you're stuck in it. But
I do believe we have the missing Davy Croco in the house. I've seen very little of your work. It's good to see you here. I believe you're in the house. You don't have to speak now. You can pretend not to be here.
No, I said what's up, but I wasn't going to interrupt this amazing story. What's up, Drew?
it's fucked up.
What's up?
That's a true story, though, guys. Actually, I went to court 6 times and got 5 of them thrown out on just the jurisdiction alone. And you know, so they're gonna not play fair. You know, you can know all that shit. It's like Paul a slave says, you know, you got to pick your battles. You know, when I get pulled over, I keep my hands on the steering wheel. You know, they ask me if I have a license. I just look at them and shake my head. No. But to tell you the truth, guys, I actually got a license. I got it last December.
Isn't it just easier to pay the $20 fucking than all the other?
It cost me about $380, but yeah,
Well,
I got it
that's
back.
because you probably have all kinds of prior shit, right?
No, basically they wanted to put like a court cost and then reinstatement. You know, so I never lost my license. I sent it back. You know, I literally chopped them up. That's how. You know, I don't look, guys. When I give something a college try, I give it a try. And so
to me, that shit, it's easier to just pay the 20 fucking bucks. I can call me a fucking slave. I don't give a fuck. Like, if I'm detained for even a half an hour, my time's more valuable than
But
that.
are you detained? You have to ask them.
You gotta ask 40 times.
Yeah, first.
But even if they're just like fucking with you, and then it's like, even if the shit's real, the cops gotta know it. Cops don't know the law. Otherwise, they'd be a lawyer.
no, they're trained killers, man.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna argue with them on the side of the road.
To me, like, yeah, it's a fucking dumb. It's basically a tax, but fuck it, I'm gonna pay it because I got kids to pick up and shit to do.
Yeah, and so you know, it all makes sense now. Look, just because I got a license, don't mean that I don't believe that you know driving. You drive cattle. You know what I mean? Driving, the word drive and the word motor vehicle are words with definitions that is strictly reserved for commercial use. And so if you're not involved in any commercial use,
Dumbass cop doesn't know that though. Then what the fuck
yeah,
does it matter?
you got it right. They don't. They don't, and it's useless talking to them. But the cops, you know, it's crazy. Years ago, so like I learned a thing about search and seizure. And we were coming home from a bar. I was driving to Dooley, and I had my uncle drive because I was too drunk. And we got pulled over, and I had a bag of herb in my pocket too. And they tried to search me, and I'd say, "Sir, excuse me, sir, I'm not resisting, but if you tell me why you're searching me, I'll let you search me." Because I knew if they were searching for drugs or a weapon, they find drugs, they can't get you on that or something, you know. So, man, through it all, man, they didn't search me, man. I mean, I went through 3
I've never
cops.
heard anyone call it herb for a long time.
Yeah, some hashish.
Yeah.
Were you back in the day when you could buy a lid? You know about a lid?
No, fuck no. I'm from Maine, dude. I've been paying $30 an eighth ever since I've.
Oh shit! Like the real old timers used to talk about you buy a lid, and then they said you'd take a Folgers coffee lid and fill it with weed, and then whatever, I don't remember how much. They'd be like,
yeah, well, it's basically it's a fucking
like
sandwich
an
bag
or whatever back in the day.
I always say the sandwich bag business would go out of business if it wasn't for weed smokers.
That's true, especially with these women nowadays, them not wanting to make no sandwiches.
Yeah,
Just gotta
I
find the right
still
one.
hear the fucking cat, bro. What am I
So,
hearing?
so Drew, so you know about the crow crowd, right? You ever listen to Crow 777?
I've only listened to him like a handful of times over the years.
Fuck that wacko.
Yeah, well,
Motherfucker
basically,
don't know shit.
I think he starts these schisms. You know what I mean? Because
No,
the
he just
way he
doesn't know what he's
talks on there,
talking
you
about.
know. But I caught him. I caught him the other day in a logical fallacy. And so, one of his streams, you know.
What is it?
Well, basically, what I said, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, you have every right to believe it's a duck because it appeared as a duck.
But it's a crow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, who the fuck? What the fuck is it? You know what I mean? Just because it appears to be something, you know, we all know our, you know. But you know, people talk about perceptions, and I think everybody. It's not just how some people may see something the same way, but still everybody has a different perception of what we're doing on this earth. And if you look back in time, they're not new. You know, the internet just brings out all this old occulted shit. Hermetics and Soviets, all these things, you know.
So what's new with you, Drew? What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just chilling, getting ready to wind my night down.
Yeah, me too.
I showed up in here to slap my bitch JG, but he ran away. He was already gone before I got in here.
Dude, I took a vacation, breakaway from the devices. Good 2 weeks.
Where'd you go?
Wow.
Went down to Florida.
Where at?
Tampa.
Tampa. Damn.
Yeah. My mom's there.
It's expensive down there, but it's nice. I went there once.
Would you move to Florida too, Drew?
I did, yeah. I'm in Jacksonville.
That's what I was kind of looking at when I was down there, like if I wanted to make the move.
Jacksonville's kind of lit.
Yeah, Jacksonville's
I've lived there before, but Tennessee is pretty nice.
Tennessee's beautiful, but I've only really kind of driven through there. But the land shit, that shit's beautiful as fuck.
Yeah.
It's cheap living, you know what I mean? Like I don't pay a lot of rent. I pay like $250 a month.
Damn.
You know, of course, with the economy, it really hits the small guy bad. You know, I spend mad money, man. I spend $100 bill a day, pretty much. You know, sucks.
So anyway.
So Davey, you missed Tinfoil was in here earlier, and then he spiraled out of control and quit the Discord even because he spiraled so hard.
Breaking news.
Yeah, right. He's been due. Actually, I was honestly just thinking that the other day. I was like, he's due for a fucking spiral out pretty soon. It's been a while. It seems to be on like maybe like a 90-day pattern or so.
That's all right though.
Yeah,
consistency.
Shout out to Tinfoil because he got mad because you missed it, right? You weren't watching.
No, I was busy up until like 1.
Basically, what happened is he's in here at the panel right now, and he's doing his shit that he does, where he always asks the question and won't let them even fucking answer the question. So the stream kind of spirals out of control. And I put in the private chat to Truther Cop, I'm like, you have to like remove him from the panel. The only reason I say that though is because, correct me if I'm wrong, Truther Cop, you can only mute this guy in here, but he can unmute himself, right? Is that what was happening? Because it looked like you tried to mute him a few times. But either way, he saw that in like the private chat, and that's why he's mad at me. But that's what I'm saying to him. Like, yo, that's my boy. He's got to have his shit on point. He can't just spiral out of control like that. Like the whole stream kind of went off the fucking rails when he was doing that, I felt like. And I think the comments were kind of fucking reading like that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I got no ill will towards TBE. That's my boy too. But EBT always is good comments. But Yeah, I mean, if he's due for a spiral, he's due for a spiral. Shit just happens, you know. I mean, you just gotta let him do it. If he's being consistent on a 90-day schedule,
I'm not sure. This is what it feels like to me. Just kind of thinking
I'm
back.
gonna trust your intuition on this one. Say it's an 80 to 90
every
days.
3 months, maybe 4 times a year. About.
Listen, I'll go spurts like 6 months. Me and him are cool, and then one day it's it's just all targets on me for some reason. I'm just like, that's cool. Because when I first entered the Discord, it was like pure hatred, and then we were cool.
I mean, that's my boy, but now he's gonna be mad at me. Dude, sorry, Tin, you're still my boy.
Yeah, when you guys all do streams together, or we all do streams together, it's always
he feels betrayed, I think, because he saw that chat that said like you got to remove him. But if I was running the stream, if that was my stream and he was doing the same shit, I would have done the same shit. I would have just like.
Well, if he feels betrayed by anybody, it's you.
Yeah, but do you guys ever think of people's motives of why people are on the screen?
What's that?
Do you guys ever think of people's motives why they're on the screen? Like you, Drew, what got you started into YouTubing? Like you feel you had to be a creator?
No pressure, man.
Yeah, well, yeah, really. I didn't want to put you on the spot, but it's kind of like that. It's like
full screen, huh?
No, like to me, it kind of started on the Instagram. So I was doing the graphics, and I was like learning to do the graphics, but making truther memes. And then I very slowly kind of started doing videos about those types of topics on YouTube, but I was still doing like 90% Instagram. And eventually I started doing live streams on Instagrams about these like baby truther topics and shit. Like when I was still like, oh, my first stream was like, oh, the Vatican's evil. Oh, like, the typical fucking shit, the first shit you learn. And then I realized eventually I'm like exporting this shit, like I'm screen recording it from Instagram and then uploading it to YouTube to preserve it or whatever. And then it just was so much work. I'm like, it'd be easier for me to just fucking do it on YouTube, like cut out the middleman of Instagram. And
how long when you were doing content before you just started like streaming?
Mostly, I've probably done 90% all. Well, I guess at first I did do prepared videos. I did like a series called like Space is Fake. It was pretty great.
Like I did videos for a while.
It takes some kind of weird talent anyway to be able to talk to a screen. Like you got to get handed to Matt for that, man. He can really string some shit along.
Okay, Matt needs to stream though because his entire thing is a fucking one take.
Yeah,
I know, over and over and over again.
Yeah, but why doesn't he just stream it then?
It's all fucking opium, fantasy bullshit.
It's like
if I want to,
it is a lot of bullshit. But look, guys, think about we're all swimming in the same shit. Why does our reality offer us people like Matt? Because I would tell you, he'll hone in some shit. If you're not playing the Christian game, he'll hone in some shit for you.
Well, he's not honing anything for me, but everyone has an internet access, so everyone can stream if they want to. But he's building and he's growing, which the algorithm helps him with. But if you actually look at what he's saying and try to decipher it, you're not going to get anything out of it. You're literally not going to get any forward moving out of it. You're not going to get any actual dialogue.
Well, I get this much out of it. It pays to pay attention. If anything, to find all these things. Now I'm like, I think the same thing. Matt's got it's a
damn. I didn't hear his name for 2 weeks,
but I can't really pinpoint his philosophy down as much as I've listened.
He doesn't have one.
He definitely doesn't have one. He's like,
but you got to say this about it too. It's like about preachers. It's like people
are great.
Because you got to worry about preachers doing it for money. Well, look at Matt. I've never seen an ad on none of his shit.
Okay, but he lives off of it, and that's a common thing.
How does he live off it?
He doesn't have a job. That's what the fuck he does for a living.
Yeah, but how does he monetize? How's he making money off
People
of
just
that?
People just send him super chats, or like not super chats, but like private donations, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And he's talked about it a few times. Like he has some like, I can't remember the exact word he used, but it was like a benefactor or something. He's talked about something like that in the past. People that kind of like just help fund him so that he can do that. Which that's fine. Good for him.
I don't know how much 25 years of jail money adds up to, but that
makes it more suspect to me.
Yeah, and he's probably sitting on a nice pile of money, but you would still need some money coming in. So I don't know. I mean, I can't even speculate how much he'd be making.
It would explain a lot. Of course, if you're working for a benefactor, then you're going to be talking about what your benefactor wants.
Exactly.
So it could be explained the circle around it all.
I feel like he just casts. We're in the chat. In case you don't know, we're talking about quantum conscious Matt, but he casts as wide a net as possible to kind of capture everyone. The same type of shit Archaics does too, but in a different way.
Yeah, it's a mind trick that will suck someone It'll suck a new truther right in.
Yeah, it's probably very valuable actually if you're just getting into the shit.
I was just gonna say, if you're beginning or just come across a video and you saw Matt's initial book reading, it's not gonna hurt you.
Oh no.
But if you kept going, and then like when he started doing like Tartaria videos and other shit,
He'll cover it like anything. Like 1 week he's like, we're in the Bardo. That's where you die and you're held, before you go to the afterlife.
But I don't buy the Tartarian shit,
Yeah,
I think mud floods, Tartarian shit, all this stuff, man.
That motherfucker.
They needed a new flat earth. Sorry to cut you off, Drew.
Yeah, no, you're right. The new flat earth.
No, I'm not.
Matt will literally bring you to the middle of the road. He'll bring you into limbo, and that's an interesting perspective. He's not giving you either way. He's saying this is how it goes from here. That's a valuable perspective. He brings you into limbo and leaves it up to you.
But eventually you got to start making some distinctions with your thoughts. You can't just have everything on the table at all times. Eventually you have to start removing things from the table, and you can always add them back in later if you want. But to get some cohesion in your thoughts and ideas, you have to start taking some shit away.
But like, he brings you to the center ground. And I just watched Matt today for the first time in a couple weeks. And
he's got a nice like ASMR voice.
Yeah. But he's also got the cats and the homely perspective about how to bring, he brings everything back to home. He brings everything to a nice central package. And he creates an interesting island to live on. And he even says that, like, I don't know, y'all shit on QOC all the time, and I get it. I listened to him today, and he's always bringing you back. But he's not trying to. He's also just introducing this platform to stand upon and build upon from there. He has an interesting take, and he's never asked for donations. He might get funding from the federal government.
Donations.
Does he? Does he really?
Yeah, he doesn't have a job.
How?
Yeah.
That's
how? And that's quite a claim,
He doesn't work. He admits he doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume he had to have money saved up at that point. Maybe
but you pointed out like the most fascinating point about that motherfucker is he is the international kidnapping and ransom insurance.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking person.
So he might be sitting on a fat stack of money, but I don't know. But
he's probably collecting residuals.
Commissions, commission off of
type shit. he has a website. You can go to quantumofconscious.com and there's like a donate button there, but he just doesn't push it. He doesn't come out and say, hey, make sure you go here and do this.
Yeah, and hey, if that's my way, I think would be the way to monetize something instead of begging for it. Now I could be wrong, you know.
Yeah, like it's like a reverse psychology almost. It's like, look here, I'm giving this all for free, you know, and then he's not even gonna ask, and these people are generous and they're gonna, I mean, good for him too. Like anyone, I respect that. Like I don't think
know.
that's
Someone
a bad
in the
thing.
chat said,
I'm surprised, Drew. Really, you know, you and your wife, and I'm surprised your show don't get as much traction as it does. You know, because you're logical about a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
I'll be a real boy YouTuber someday. Someday.
Yeah. So this dude said, Matt's the funniest truther on YouTube. And I'm just like, nah.
Like ironically, maybe.
Yeah. I've definitely seen.
Yeah, but
I've laughed harder at a Tartarian truth video.
See,
I've laughed
y'all
harder at an EBT
try
video.
to equate Matt with this fucking Archaics guy.
Okay, let's go there.
Yeah,
Matt's living with. I'm put myself center stage here. Boom. I am the mega truther here. No.
All right.
But
Well,
like just for a moment, I'll switch it out. But like Matt, he keeps it very. I just want to mirror it back. Now I'm looking down on y'all, all of you. But
I don't think we see what you see.
I think it comes through eventually. Now you do. Now y'all are beneath me. I don't know. Anyhow, you don't be a little bitch. Don't be a little bitch, bad Chuck Bobby.
We're in for a quadrant. That's all. We've been in a quadrant the whole time.
Yeah, but am I not switching them out? You don't see that?
You're switching like the order of them, but it's staying in 4, and what you do switches the order of them sometimes.
Yeah. And
but
now
it doesn't get bigger or anything.
I'm trying some pyramid
I can get bigger. I can get bigger now.
You can go
I'm
full
the biggest
screen.
nigga.
Hey. Hold on. Let's go to what you were getting to about Matt and Archaics. I would say Matt 100 times more like credible and more integrity than Archaics.
Yeah. But that's Matt. But what is Matt's whole intention? Matt's whole intention to me is to bring people to limbo and to give them a perspective that they can build or not build from.
Right. And if you were to look at YouTube as a whole, holistically, as EBT likes to say, shout out to EBT over here. If you look at it holistically, maybe if it's a long-term plan and there's like TV shows, basically these channels are TV shows, maybe he's there to get you to open your mind to accept anything, so that later, which is now, they can bring out this Archaics guy who his theory has literally everything in it. So maybe it's a concerted effort over time to get people to open their minds to crazier and crazier shit, and then bring crazier creators in with crazier shit.
And see, we're meeting this balance with like finding Christ, right? Like we just entered
one of those channels.
We entered that dynamic earlier with TVE and Benton J. Like you have that dynamic where there's this fight. So how do you meet people where they're at and build them up? And Matt is just like building an island of intellectual discovery for a lot of people. And I when I listen to him, I can't argue with it. He's like a Jack Talcott. You can't refute what he's saying. It might not be the full extent of everything, but you can't be like, oh, that's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Certainly you can. On some of it, I mean,
well,
there's so much content he's put out.
Well,
but he often says that there's no people involved in it, and it's just the reality itself, which I would call bullshit on that.
But do you get what he's saying there?
No, I absolutely don't. After watching hundreds and hundreds.
Okay. So we might be coming into different perspectives from this, because to me, like
Oh, absolutely.
I've arrived at creation and God and Yeshua like through a different lens. And I arrived at that through there's this constant presence of evil that is orchestrating against us, like JG's gang stalkers. There's this collective gang stalker mentality against each and every one of us. And what quantum of consciousness is saying is they're not smoking cigars in a room and plotting and planning every move. It's just because it's spiritual. It's a demonic presence in people.
But it's actual people that do it that have names and addresses.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying, why can't it be both?
Yeah, so well, it is both, obviously, right? We know the CFR exists. We've heard all the spews, right? So we know that there are some people talking about it. So that throws out the door that there ain't nobody. So but look at let me think here. I was just fucking up late at night here. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. I just wanted to pop in to say what's up. I had to get to bed.
Okay. Yeah, I only got about 10 minutes left.
But I agree with you there, Truther Cop. You know, it's all designed. I was thinking a cool name or a talk would be called "Choose Your Illusion," because no matter what that illusion is, it all funnels right down to two choices. No matter where you are.
What are the two choices?
The real one or the fake one? So I believe everybody will believe in Jesus when Satan comes playing Jesus. The Chinese, the Jews, they'll all go for it. The Christians will want to fly away. You know what I mean? And so basically,
the Muslims,
they're looking for their Mahdi, you know, and they don't accept Jesus's first coming. And so, you know, it's a lot of perspective. You know what I mean? I think it's all coming down to that choice. And we're living in that time. We could skirt around it, whatever you want, you know, but we're living in that time. And so all I could say is I can't save nobody. But I believe there's a way, there's a path, and
we were talking about Matt. So how did that get there? I don't remember how that.
Yeah, well, so basically, Matt, you know what he was saying, that you know where everybody says that, or Matt will say that they're not on it, they're not all in on it.
Yeah. Now I remember.
When really, in a sense, there's a small sense, they are all, there's people in on it, but in a larger sense, they have no idea that they're all being played, just like everybody on the fucking YouTube. They're all being played. Everybody on the earth.
Like pawns of Satan, some of these people kind of get that.
Yeah, and they don't know it. And look how easy we can become pawns of Satan. If I call someone a bitch when we have no idea what that is, or something, you know. I know it sounds crazy, but we take light, you know, people want to sail their ship before they start pointing the finger at other people. So, but
I just see that he says he has these like outs in his theories that I've dubbed intellectual relativism because he can never be wrong. So if he's Mandela effect, so if you don't agree with it, you're just from a different reality. And then
so even the Mandela effect, all the people talking about it, they're like they're truthers, but they don't use the rules of logic.
No.
In one of the rules, if you're going to call something by the same name, it should have something in common. More than one thing, other than different memory. But then people shut up real quick. You know, remember when they were saying bananas grew. The Mandela ghost come in and switched the way bananas grew.
I never heard of that one yet.
Oh yeah. So I've called them out on a lot of them. even the God's word changed. You know, if
I've
someone's
heard
been
them
in
talk
God's
about
word,
that. I've never really looked into that, but I've heard people mention that one.
yeah, like some people think they grow down, right? But they've always grown up. Okay. And there's banana farmers that live for 50-year generations that'll tell you because they know.
But
Another one said,
the idea with the Mandela effect, though, is if it really did change, then the people that even farmed them wouldn't know. That's why it's ridiculous to me, because it's
well, the best one here. This was the best. Well, they think it's changed all the farmers' memories and everything.
right. That's what I'm saying.
So this was the best one. One night, Brian Stavely, he had this.
I can't stand that.
He's a fucking nut, and his mouth just runs, man.
Yeah, he's got a big fucking mouth.
He's digging himself a hole, man. Well, anyway, so and all that shit, you know, people talking shit about other people. It just hurts themselves, you know. But anyway, fucking he's saying, look, there was a 60-year-old news article on the lion and the wolf and the lamb thing. And 60 years ago, there was a clergyman who also pointed out 60 years ago that freaking people thought it was lion and lamb too back then. And it's always been wolf and lamb. And they clarified it in the freaking news article that it was really wolf and lamb. And Stavely goes, well, that's that Mandela ghost went back there and created that whole.
That's why it's bullshit. Yeah, you
I was like, damn, really?
Get out of jail free card for anything that you want it to be. It's just anything. It's bullshit.
But it's like all the spells, man. They're all right in front of us, man. Like the very first one, Mandela. Some guys believe he died in jail. Some guys he didn't. The only one that can make live is God. So, and he ain't gonna do that just for anybody. And so it's just little things of logic that breaks them down. You know, now another thing too is my memory too. Like he tried to pull this chartreuse one, and it's like how it used to be like a color red, but now it's changed to a green. Well, shit, 20 years ago when I was bass fishing, chartreuse was a green then. So, you know, so I don't have these false memories.
Well, you're from a different fucking reality then, is what they'll say.
Yeah, well, of course they will.
But that's how far gone the conspiracies have gone from real shit like Federal Reserve to now Mandela effect, which is just intellectual nonsense.
Yeah, well, it's no different though calling them people like no, but they just not.
But do you see where? Let's tie it back to Matt, where that goes. Yeah. It goes. Conspiracies go from books you read about real things in history and real things like a Federal Reserve, where there's real people involved that have real names and real addresses, and now all this new stuff that a Mandela effect and a lot of the things Matt likes to talk about. It's just so abstract. There's actually no human beings behind it or responsible for any of it, and it becomes more like supernatural and fantastical science fiction, and it gets away from the actual things that can be changed and the people that are to be held responsible for these things.
Yeah, well, that's where I think Matt's on to something though, because it all plays to this thing, you know.
Okay, but he comes from the aspect of it. To me, the problem I have with it is that he says like, okay, Lincoln to Kennedy synchronicities. Or the other day he had the same one about the Kobe, not LeBron James and the number 38 and all this shit. He's like, there's no way you could plan it. Okay, there's no way you could plan it unless you actually planned it, right? Like, what if the plan is to be that fucking well thought out and to have this like these, I don't want to say codes in there, but like these like signatures, their little fingerprints in there and everything, because it's that well planned out.
Yeah, well, obviously, when it comes to what we're seeing on the TV, you'd never want to rule that out, that it could be planned, especially with nowadays. I mean, look, they've been talking about planning shit since before that guy was even ever a star. You know what I mean? Or, you know,
yeah, like LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And
would be
so,
like, to me, you could have started planning that. It wouldn't even have to be when he was born. You could, like 10 years ago, you could have slowly kind of planned that with him to be like, okay, well, let's target when you're 38 years old. That's going to be 38 years, and let's get you to this, this number, and you're gonna. And they work with the referees. The game is rigged and everything. I think just a small 10-year plan could achieve that.
yeah. But they say like these. So I'm suspect of this. So I like what's called synchronicities. But I'm suspect of any synchronicities that comes off this little black box.
Right.
Because, but
Yeah,
now
right. Like, it's not. I know what you're
synchronicities in
saying.
my life or, but you got to take everything you see on this thing as a grain of salt.
Right. And the last thing that I'll quit beating on Matt here, but he always talks about people take the download. But
Yeah, so I think that's bullshit too.
What he's talking about is programming from mass media.
Yeah.
It's not like a Wi-Fi download that it's how they
No, but really it's yeah, so I don't put a lot of blame on people like a lot of people do. Even though I know they'll be held accountable and they'll feel bad at the time, but even a drug user, it's like it seems like a logical thing to do when you're down and out like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I would like to see Matt like just do something different. He does the same thing over and over. I think if he just live streamed even with the same topics he has, I think that would be, because the people that are in his chat or in the comments and stuff, they really want to interact with them.
Yeah. Now, do you think Matt is could be open to Christianity?
Not at this point. I don't think so. If everything he says is real, and it seems like he's not quite there yet.
Yeah. Well, like Truther Cop was saying, I think he's flirting with disaster by always putting people in this limbo where nothing is solid. You know what I mean? That's one thing I don't like about him either. He does limit. So once you realize it's all fake, then where do you go there? Talk about how fake it is again? It's like he even says that. But
yeah, hopefully he can because I hate to see that Archaics took over. Archaics has more subs than Matt. I'd like to see Matt come back and overtake him.
Yeah, well, so like Archaics, that's crazy, dude.
Now, yeah, you're the one that turned me on to him.
It's so crazy because he says so much shit that's unverifiable.
Yeah, you said check out Archaics. It's like Matt on steroids.
Yeah, because
all he says is unverifiable shit. Even admits it. He says I can never prove any of this shit. And these people, what's crazier than what he says is the way the people eat it up and just like think it's the greatest shit ever. Rather than just saying, "Oh, this is interesting. Wow, I'd like to learn more." They're like, "This is absolute 100% the real history of everything, and this is the fucking philosophy for life." And they just go like all in.
Yeah, and you can tell by the way people talk about it. Like that they're invested in. They talk certainties. When you're damn good if you can get a certainty out of something,
Yeah, some pure speculative bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And it's dangerous to themselves, let alone how many people they're dragging down that hole.
Oh, absolutely. And they're like talking to robots because they all say the same exact thing in these comments. It's pretty crazy.
But it's the same way, it's like last night, that topic, the N-word, right? It's the same way. I've kind of, trying to bring one of these Archaics guys back. It's just like, you know, it's like that Edward thing. I've talked to a lot of black people about it and tried to have open discussions about it because I'm really interested in it, you know, because to me, it's some heavy duty mind control going on.
Well, you can't
You know what I
start a
mean?
conversation with that word. You can't just say, "Hey, listen here," and we're
Yeah.
by a bad
Well,
strategy.
yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But then, what were you gonna say about it? And similar to Archaics?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying is. So it's like you can't go in there and pull these people out.
No,
I mean, it's futile.
that's
If
that's
they
what
can't
I'm
see
the
it,
most. That's what I'm the most like interested about it is the psychology behind how that works. Like
yeah,
whether he intentionally created it that way or not, you see it on smaller scales on smaller channels. The same types of things, and like it's so fascinating to me that these people just get like so
yeah,
sucked
it
into.
becomes a religion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a replacement for they're empty,
Yeah.
and that's what I think. Where if you don't have that like that foundation or whatever in you,
Well, see,
that's
that's the same way with the flat Earth. I always thought, you know, what could be the harm in thinking that way, but then you know, as time goes on, you can start seeing how it becomes a religion to these people.
oh yeah,
That's all they can talk about. That's
becomes
all
their
that.
identity is a big part of
Yeah,
it. And then so when
yeah,
not even attack, but just ask questions about the theory that they believe in and identify with, then they take it as a personal attack on themselves, which it's not. You're just asking a question.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I've been so you know, I like even though Stavely, you know, I'll listen to 5 minutes of his video just to see what kind of shit he's talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
But,
it's. I try to kind of stay away from it now because I get so triggered listening to him spout some bullshit. But then I watched the one the other day where it was Matt May talking instead of him, and
mm,
Matt did the whole live stream.
I more enjoy
Would be laughing with me.
I more enjoy discerning from you know high level Christians. You know, you got like these people like these super preachers like Joel Osteen, and so many people just think he's the shit. You know what I mean? And well, there's these same gurus, you know, like Jim Bob or something. And I really enjoy those type of discussions, you know. That's what's been drawing me lately, you know. The
Yeah, I haven't
crazy
really watched much of the Jim Bob. Really, I've seen him here and there.
the crazy thing is like I've been in a lot of rooms and I always see EBT in them. Like, man, what
Oh
the fuck is
man.
this guy doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the other day I went to EBT's page, and you can go on his channel tab. I think it's every channel he's subscribed to. Like most people have it turned off, or they'll have one or two channels they want to share. I was scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling on this
Yeah.
page, and it's just like channel after channel. A lot of these channels are just like commenters that I've seen around too that don't even have videos. They have like one or two subscribers, and he's subscribed. And I'm just, dude, I scrolled forever and it never stopped. And I was like, damn, okay, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lives in those fucking chats. He's trolling every chat. Shout
Yeah,
out to
I've
you.
had like these epiphanies sometimes where I always wanted to do a video or something, but it just never turns out right because I don't really know how to talk to a freaking you know a
Yeah, you
phone.
gotta just do it, man, and just
Yeah.
like anything else in life, just understand the first couple ones you do are gonna suck and be bad, and just keep at it, and you'll get
Yeah,
better.
my biggest thing is like, you know, there's sometimes you ever notice this? I don't know if it's the same for you. You don't smoke weed, do you?
Not anymore, no.
Yeah. And so like, you know, like in the morning I'm real fresh in my mind. Like I get up every morning thinking about things. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, it's like even I watched your stream this morning, man. That just got me fired up, man. You know, the black guy get on there and he got triggered right off the bat. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, what's wrong with this thing, you know? And then Ben turned me on to freaking EBT saying it the other night over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. It's killer.
He's an epic troll. Shout out to EBT. Yeah. He said, look at, he just said he asked Jim Bob to come on, and Jim Bob wants EBT to call into his channel first.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, Jim Bob's an interesting character. I mean, he's really logical. You know, but that debate, like Owen said, you know, Jim Bob defaults to these words, you know, these big words. And I've had to admit, you know, he sent me to the dictionary a few times. You know, and but neither one of them, I don't think they were over the target, but neither one of them, I don't think, hit it. You know,
what were they debating?
Well, whether Jesus was the Son of God or whether Jesus was God. You know what I mean?
They were debating the Trinity.
The Trinity. Yeah, the Trinity, yeah. And so, you know, in a lot of ways I go with Jim Bob, you know, so but I could see how people get tripped up. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesus was praying to the Father, you know what I'm saying? I just look at so in my mind, I took the story of the Bible and timelined it. And so it gives me a different perspective. So I believe God's word in Jesus existed before mankind ever did. You know, and God's word in Jesus was God's mercy. And he was so powerful, he knew he had to have mercy. And he created Satan to protect his mercy. And so, you know, so I put the whole thing in a storyline so that it makes sense and it ain't all chopped up like the Bible is. Believe me, Jesus ain't no secret to no one. You know, it's like these churches doing these altar calls. Everybody there knows that who Jesus is, you know? They don't need no altar call. And so even though Jim Bob's a good Christian, they're Orthodox too. They're kind of like they follow this church, you know, that's legalistic, you know? And it's, you know,
see, that's our point. Tinfoil that spiraled out. He's an Orthodox, but it's probably not the same as what they are.
I see EBD's got, see how this whole time I've never seen the chat the whole time I've been in here, but hope no one's talking shit about me.
I was just gonna say everyone's talking shit about you. No, they're really not though.
Yeah,
but hey,
so,
listen, I gotta go to bed because I actually do gotta go to church in the morning. It's 2:30.
Hey, no worries, man. I don't want to keep you up.
Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate kicking with you guys, and I'm sure you'll see me around tomorrow or something.
Yeah, it's been really, Drew. My pleasure, man. Nice meeting you, brother.
Yeah, and
I think you're spot on a lot of shit, dude.
You're the one to blame for all the hours I've wasted on Archaics.
Well, I didn't mean to do it that way. That's why I did. You know, I tried to leave it to you, like, geez, man, lighten it up a little bit. But
it's fine.
It's
I've
okay.
had a few good monetized videos on them, so you made me some money.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right. God bless, brother.
Peace out.
Have a good night, Drew. Hey, I don't know your name.
My name's Edward.
You mind picking the guitar for a moment?
I probably could. Yeah, let's see if we got one here.
You were playing some shit earlier, man.
Might be in tune. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, dude.
What's it sound like on there?
I wish I had mine to play with along with you, but I can't right now.
You want to hear? Let's see. You want to hear a depressing song?
Whatever you feel proud playing, man. Let's hear it.
Yesterday's a day with no tomorrow. Those who do not know, time has come. When the dogs begin to beg, still borrow. From the table God said, fall songs. So. Wicked is the witch that stands for nothing. All the while watching seas fall. We're deeper than the ditch that bred the suffering. Right now being done by them all. Something like that.
Sounds good, man. Shoot. Dude, I like. Oh, I'm on the guitar right now.
I know a lot of the hairband shit, you know, just playing. I'm a folk artist.
Yeah.
So I got like songs that remind me of times.
Man, feel free pick your way to destiny, man. You don't even have to sing, like, dude. I know you got some. You got some vocals in there.
Man. Thing is, man, my voice is fucked up right now. So I don't do this for a living.
No, but you got some good voice in there. You got the voice in that guitar there, boy.
Yeah, so it's just something to do, man, But I like writing funny songs and shit. Now everybody's silent. I'll show you some songs I thought would make me rich someday. Oh shit. There she goes. Did everybody leave? On the 24-hour stream? Well, I guess everybody's gone to bed. I guess I'll join them. Night, folks.
That oh man, what happened? Did I lose him? Hey, bro, where did my guest go? He was playing the fascinating songs. Bro, I lost the signal, and all of a sudden I come back to this. I wish I could understand what was going on. I did not kick anyone. I was actually enjoying the moment here. Y'all jump in, man. Invite guests. Boom. Now. Really, I can't. All right. I got a lot going on right now. I'm trying to heat my home with some wood energy, and we got Ben J.A. He has the fortune of living in a diesel-operated motor vehicle. I'm out here trying to heat my home with some wood. Okay, it's not that easy out here. And to my man's that was fucking playing them wonderful beats on the guitar, I lost signal for a moment, and now we're back here. And my cat's just jumping out of the ceiling like a rat. Yeah, of course I'm okay. Tranquil Vortex. Don't you dare. I just don't know how to share through the freaking phone the link. This is a new experience to me. He said F-U-N word and he peaced out. No, nigga, no, what's up? What's that? Thank, what's that? I don't know how to post. I'm trying to post a link in the freaking comments so you guys can join in. I don't know how. What is up with that? Broadcast info. Ben's waking up soon. I hope so. If not, we're going to abort the mission. The only way I can suppose I could even fairly do this is through the comment section. And I'll try it. Boom, boom. Put it in there. I really don't know how to get you guys a link to fucking get on the channel. I can barely keep my eyes open. You gotta get some rest. Peace out, truth seekers. Be well, WhatsApp. Guess. Oh, Tranquil Vortex. What's up, girl? You might have to hold it down for like 3 or 4 hours.
No
You're in
way.
charge. Please.
No way. No way. I don't know how to do anything. I am the biggest boomer. There's no way. I'm like Gen X boomer. Don't do that to me, honey.
Oh my god. You see what I'm going through. You just got you got to split the drama.
You know
You
what?
got
I'll
to split
stay
the
with
drama
you.
with
Go
me.
and all right. Walk me through. Chopping the wood and doing your thing. Let's go out in the woods, mate. Show me what you're doing.
Well, right now I'm literally sticking to what I've chopped months ago into the fireplace.
Okay, so it's nice and dry.
It's fairly dry. It's not well seasoned enough. I don't know what would you call in Australia. The word seasoned for firewood. Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I lived in Canberra for 3 years, and it gets really cold down there. So having that wood pile was a lovely thing. I even like the smell of it. It's great.
Oh, for sure.
I don't need it up here. Today it's just hit 41 degrees Celsius. So I would love to send you warmth that direction.
I don't need too much. More to me, like I have to cook on the wood stove. It's that kind of warmth. Yeah. I don't have electricity. Well, I do have mild electricity because I got some solar panels.
Oh,
but like, I don't have like electricity where I got a stove hooked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I gotta heat up the fire pit enough to cook on top of it.
The top has to be hot. Yeah.
Very hot.
Absolutely. Good fun. We got ours red roaring all the way up to the ceiling one day, and thought that was probably a bit hot. So hubby thought that was awesome. The paint was kind of peeling off it. the bubbling paint up to the red flue. So, dude, probably don't put any more iron bark in there today. That's a bit much.
But so what are the hottest burning woods out there?
I know that ironbark is quite hot, but I'm no expert. I put the heavy stuff in and kept the fire going. That was about it. I didn't really know a lot about the woods. You probably talk to someone who actually knows something about that, mate.
Well, we're talking about. Well, you know more about your hemisphere than I do.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not. I've lived in suburbia all my life. And so it's been, the choice of having wood was our choice down there. There was a gas heater as well, which we used, but I liked the wood stove. It smelled nice, and it was a different experience for me as well. It's like, oh yeah, cool, but we got the wood delivered. If that makes, like, they deliver like 2 tons of wood on your driveway, and it's like, okay, we're stacking that. I was 8 months pregnant, stacking the wood. It's great fun.
Oh Lord! Are you still married to your man, or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
We didn't get married. I think maybe that was a key. 28 years today, and we've both forgotten. Actually, I've just realised. Happy anniversary! I love you.
It's literally today.
Like literally today, and we both forgot, babe. I'm literally online, and I just announced that I forgot my anniversary. Whoops. I love you. I love you. Oops. Yeah, we are really good with that sort of thing, obviously.
Oh, Lord.
And clearly very, very bothered by it all. It's not about just one day for us. We've been through 28 years of everything.
20. Well, so you guys were like high school lovers or what?
No, I was 18. And when we met, he was
That's high
28.
school lovers.
No, I'd finished high school. I'd turned down a Bachelor of Commercial Aviation, said, look, I'm really not interested in moving to New Zealand, and went and worked in the city. I did exactly what I wanted to do for a couple of years, and I met Tom. So, yeah, it's just my love of my life.
Y'all are lucky.
We had 3 kids real close together, real young, and so now I get to just chill and be Nana, which I love. I love being a Nana. It's wonderful. But yeah, there's no there's plenty of drama in being an Nana because I guess I said to Layla earlier in the chat, poor darling, she did really well. Got the kids to bed in the middle of all the chaos, and she's doing so well. It's crazy when they're little. There's no time to yourself. You can't think straight. It's it's chaos. So having little grandchildren myself feels the same. We've got that that same dynamic. And I love it. That craziness. I greet my granddaughter with the funniest faces that we can pull at each other. At 3.5, that makes my day. She's just like, she's hysterical.
So you have a great granddaughter?
No, I have a granddaughter.
Oh,
She's
okay.
3.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and a grandson who's just turned 4 months old today.
Nice.
Yeah, that old memory is just showing it. So
what's up, Robin? So Robin's in the house.
Hello, Robin.
Hello. Thanks for letting me on, guys.
I can't see much through my phone. I'm not trying to limit anybody's time here. I don't even know how to share the link anymore. I'm glad you guys joined.
Oh, the link was up. Of course, the dogs start to bark as soon as you let me on. But I thought this is a good chance to catch you guys without like the whole big party around. Sometimes it's hard to get a chance to talk to specific people because, it gets crazy.
It does.
But I wanted to tell you, Tranquil, that I thought of you yesterday when I was out and about because I soak at this hot springs and people from all over the world go there. And there was an Australian woman and she had, and I know the accents are similar, but she sounded exactly like you.
Wow.
And the woman she was with looked like Jessica Jane. Because Jessica Jane used to use her own picture as her profile, so I know what she looks like. Mm-hmm. And it weirded me out. I'm like, whoa, it's Jessica Jane and Tranquil.
I love it. I love those strange, amazing synchronicities that happen in life. I think that's awesome and really cool. What a wonderful thing. Thank you for thinking about me.
Yeah, I enjoy seeing you around. You mellow things out, I think.
Too. You do too. And you're really based, and I like that.
You too. Thank you. And so is Truther Cop. He's mellow and nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of hanging on this roller coaster, but sometimes you've just got to go through Parasol Island. Get on those little boats and just drift through this amusement park kind of bit, this nice easy bit, but my favorite part's still the Superman ride.
I really like that guitar playing earlier. I went away because I couldn't handle it for a while. I just needed a break. And I came back and he was playing guitar, Mr. Miyagi. That was cool.
That was cool, hey.
I'm so mad I couldn't share the link back with him. He literally finally started to get into it, and I can't. I'm still looking for the link. Is pinned at the top to join? How did you guys join?
Oh, how did I? It was somewhere within the chat.
I scrolled up. Pardon me. I scrolled up in the chat in the live chat on YouTube. It's still right up the top of the chat, and then
mine wasn't all the way up just because I just barely had logged back in and it was still pretty fresh. So I don't know how these things work though. I guess you guys all help each other figure it out. I'm sure you've learned a lot about StreamYard tonight, Truther Cop, and that's good experience.
Yeah, I've done my best.
Oh,
but
so you're doing a great job.
It's like endless to learn here.
Yeah.
It's still it's still working.
It's like Super Bowl weekend for streamers. Everybody's doing these long streams. But what time of day is it there, Tranquil?
It's about 10 to 6 now.
Okay.
At night.
I might as well be on your time.
Getting
My
ready for
sleeping
dinner.
is so screwed up now. But
yeah, I feel like I'm backwards. It's like I went to sleep and I think I just missed the drama, and I woke up and I dropped into Benton's house. Oh, cool, what's happening? And there was just screaming, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. What's going on? And this is some hectic energy today. What's pushing all of this? So it'll be interesting to see over this next weekend. End of energies, and as people go into Monday, how they're feeling, like how, because here it's Sunday night. So yeah, I'm looking at, is it Super Bowl weekend this weekend? It is, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. So I can feel the changes in the energy and all that woo-woo kind of stuff, but that's just, I don't know, just a gift I was given by God. That's how I see it. It's I can feel it.
That's cool. No, I like to always hear what you feel.
Thank you.
It was hectic. Last night I went to bed and Benton's stream was on, and then when I woke up, they were still going. And with his health, I'm like, oh, kind of concerned. Like, is he all right? But I guess it's pretty cool. He's got a lot of people around him to check up on him.
Yeah, and Benton will sleep when Benton needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just so weird that we're on his channel and he's sleeping. But
I love the trust fall.
The what?
It's a trust fall. I like it. It's wonderful. It seems like a big, okay, I'm going to give you guys it. Here you go, trust fall.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, whoa, this is a really cool thing. I've never seen this on a stream before. And I like that there's people that will come in and say, hey, like when it's getting too crazy, or that there's other people will, will make it really, really interesting and have all that drama, and then other people will come in. It's mixed and it's interesting, and there's a lot of amazing people in the chat and who come on.
I guess it helps people get their hours logged or something. I don't know how it all works.
Well, yeah, I think Benton is kind of up to, he must be by now, with the amount of streaming that he's done for being able to be monetized. I would hope that would be so. That would be awesome.
I saw your first call in when you called in to Yurt's stream. So I kind of followed your call-ins. I'm always wondering when you sleep, because man, you're everywhere. I'm like, oh, does she sleep?
Yeah, it's I'm in, like Truth the Cop. I head in time sometimes.
I don't know if I butted into your two's conversation. I can hang back if you guys want to talk.
No, I think it's all good to just have the round table. I'm enjoying that. If you're happy.
Oh, it looks like Benton's back up and he pinned the link to join.
Oh, cool.
Thank God, because I can't figure out for my phone.
You did so great. You did so awesome.
Yeah, you know who I hope that called in tonight calls back and does like a one-on-one with Benton is Snicker Pie. She was way cool. I'd like to hear more of what she has to say one-on-one with Benton. So
she has some very strong and interesting ideas. She's very strong in her stance as well, and very sure. So it's interesting. She sounds very young, and I think that it doesn't matter. Some people get it when they're really young, and some people get it as they're older. So it's always interesting to hear people of different ages speak on things. I hope she comes back as well.
I mean, I've met 15-year-olds that are quite wise as a 60-year-old. It's weird.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. My 96-year-old grandfather was probably one of the wisest blokes I've ever met. He was really cool.
Ben's waking back up. He's got his cameras rolling again.
Things are starting to happen.
Yeah, he wasn't happening too much, so I took it back down. Like, he had his bedtime camera. Dude, there were so many malfunctions. I had to reset the stream again, Benton, if you're hearing. So, like, but we've been going nonstop, man. We didn't stop the 24-hour roll. So
keeping it running.
Keeping it going.
Is that the limit for StreamYard?
The one what?
Is that the limit for StreamYard?
No, we're just trying to get. It's just we could be hitting the Guinness Book of World Records for all we know, But no, the limit for YouTube is like 12 hours, and we were approaching that, so he reset the stream. And then when we reset the stream, all of a sudden there was technical difficulties where people couldn't hear anyone, not just me. So we reset it again.
That. I think I logged in as # you're fired sound guy.
Oh, you did that? That was you. Okay.
I didn't know how else to communicate, but then I soon learned, oh, they've got it. Everybody's telling them that, but
yeah, it took a while. You never know how to get the information through until it gets through. So it does take, different angles. But the sound wasn't going through like for anyone. So that was weird. I've never experienced that. So I reset the whole stream entirely again, which sucks. But
so are Snickerpie and both James, are they from your convoy party?
They're from my handlers. I can't get much into what they do.
Okay.
They're my handlers.
All right.
And they help build bridges and connections out there.
Oh, that's good. I think I know your first name, but I won't say it, but I've heard people say it. But you may want to keep that.
Yeah.
Not known.
It doesn't. I'm not trying to hide it, but it's not made to be public either. So, if y'all know it, good. I don't know. Oh man. So
maybe you're tired. Maybe you need to go, or does Benton want to get back on? I don't know.
I'm waiting for Benton will get on eventually. So we'll, he'll within the next hour and a half he'll be on. So what caused y'all to join in tonight?
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't join in tonight until right now because everybody left. I just saw you two and wanted to say hi.
Oh, because everyone... No,
that's so nice.
Well, thank you. Were you being Lori Lightfoot the other night?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
I knew it.
That was so good. Damn,
well, the first one I did okay, but the second one I didn't do very well. It wasn't funny, so I logged out quick. This is the thing: is those guys are funny, and I'm so literal and serious that I can't really follow in there anymore.
It was still funny, but I knew it was you.
Oh. I was trying to sound like that lady. She kind of has that weird voice.
Most people, I'm very keen with voices. Voices and hair. It's like I would see people in high school, I'd be like, even if they cut their hair, I just know it was them. The same thing like voices online. I'm like, I can pin down voices. And I knew that was, I could just tell. And people... And I guess the freaking reverse karma of that is it.
So are you in a cabin off grid or a yurt?
No, I'm in a cabin. Oh, there's owls arguing out there. I didn't know what the hell's going on. I'm in Cabin.
Well, that's cool. And you're in, I forget what state you're in.
New
Is
York.
it Virginia?
No, New York. I grew up near Virginia.
So you must have. Oh, I noticed you have pretty shoddy internet sometimes when you're streaming and stuff.
Yeah, what's up with that? Is that the freaking tower here has had known issues, and they're just trying to ignore it. Like it's actually very specific to the area.
I think everywhere is having issues, honestly, because I hear a lot of people online saying their internet's going out. Ours has been going out a lot. And my Ethernet cords are fried. I have to buy new ones. So there was some type of electric surge, and it's fried some of my equipment.
When? Within the last 3 or 4 weeks?
Within the last couple weeks. I don't know if it has to do with solar flares or whatever. Who knows? Because
AT&T basically has replaced the entire tower here, but we are in the middle of nowhere. But yeah,
what you can do is get a small booster and place it outside somewhere, maybe.
Possibly.
Or get Starlink. Because with that, you just have like a pizza box sized something that you put on a roof or a high point and plug it in.
Yeah, but that's like $100 a month. I'm already, on top of what I'm already paying AT&T $400 a month for the phone lines and tablets and the box that I have, like, to get service. So, another $100 a month is like out of the question.
Oh yeah, they always upgrade the sticks the last.
I mean, the Chi-Com balloons might come through.
Yeah.
EBT, feel free to call in, man, if you can find the link.
Satelloons.
Yes, the Satelloons.
The Satelloons. Yeah. People are shooting them down now. They've seen them. That's why your internet sucks. I'm joking.
I mean, it could be. That's a fair point.
I am joking. Please don't come to my house and keep my door. I live in Australia, mate. Like, oh dear, it is different here. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I mean, it's what in the States is different by even each state. I think the United States is about 3 times the size of Alaska or Australia, wherever you're from.
The United
For real, the landmass of America is not including Hawaii or Alaska, is 3 times Australia, 2.5.
I don't know. I think if you put Australia over the top of America on a map and flip it upside down, that would help, because then you'd see kind of the same sort of shape.
You're also competing with the propaganda that Alaska, when we put Alaska over top of the United States,
isn't it? Yeah, that's huge.
Alaska over the United States is like almost the entire thing.
Yeah, it's a very large state, isn't it?
And that's one of 50 states in America. So we have to deal with that propaganda.
And then there's the whole propaganda of maps, like measurement.
Oh yeah.
What it all kind of looks like, like I've looked into things a few times and just gone, oh my goodness, look, I just want to go from A to B, and could the GPS just please work? That'd be great. Don't send me down some road and I get lost. It's 2023. The sci-fis I read when I was a kid, they lied to me. I'm very disappointed. I would have loved to have had a flying car by now.
Oh, Ben's coming back to life, man. Thank the Lord.
Tranquil.
Yes.
Have you traveled around when you were younger? Have you been to the States, or where have you been?
I've never left Australia, but I've seen a lot of Australia. Yeah. So I've travelled all the way up to Cairns, Townsville and Cairns, all the way up to Port Douglas. I've been to Darwin, Northern Territory. I've been to Ayers Rock. Been down to Melbourne, Canberra. Been down to Victoria in the country down there. I haven't really been over to Western Australia at all, but it's a massive, massive country. So yeah, it's huge. Yeah, getting around hasn't been
I finally
one of those
figured
things
out
I've been able to do.
the comment.
Is
The comments
Ayers Rock?
no.
Benton's awake. G'day, Benton.
I also,
So
if anyone wants to jump in, I'll leave you guys for a moment. Like the comments back in there. If you want to jump in, there's a link.
Thanks, Trick and Cole.
Tranquil. At Ayers Rock, is there an underground? Is there a cave and a lake? Or am I thinking of some place else?
I don't know if there's a cave and a lake underneath Ayers Rock. I've walked around Ayers Rock. It's huge, and but there are caves, but I wouldn't. That's men's business. You're not allowed to go in there. So that's.
I'm confusing it with Uluru. I think Uluru has
Uluru is Ayers Rock.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. So Uluru is the Aboriginal name, a traditional custodian's name for it, and Ayers Rock is what was called by the explorers who found it.
I must have got the name from the book, The Mutant Message from Down Under.
Ah, okay. Yeah. There's that's a fiction book, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. It's it's nonfiction. It's a true story of a newscaster that from the United States that traveled over there to learn about the Aboriginal people, and she ended up going on walkabout with them, but she was a total city girl, so her story was interesting. But I read that so long ago I don't remember much.
Okay. I'll have a read. I'll track it down and see what it says. I think I looked it up the other. Did we talk about this online? Did you comment the other day?
Yeah, I probably said it in the comments.
Yeah. I think I had a look it up, and I think I looked it up. Sorry, brain fart there. And I looked at. I thought, okay, let's have a look at this. And I didn't read the book itself, but I do like reading comments about things. So especially Australians who write comments about books written by people who come here. So I just got on Goodreads and had to read a few of those, and they led me to some links. I don't know if I included one in the comment I sent to you that showed the breakdown of the book and why it was not compatible with what the native Australians do say and are. So it was a really interesting breakdown of it. And I can drop that link in underneath, like later on, if you like, as well here, or I can chuck it somewhere in my on my channel.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah,
cool.
I can check that out.
Yeah. Because it was interesting to me too, like how people can like grab something from a culture and then go, because I know that she was selling Melaleuca oil. That was the thing I think that got me, like that I remember from it. She was selling Melaleuca oil, and she was including this part of her book in with the sales of her Melaleuca oil. And then it became that she published the entire book and was selling that on its own merit as a work of fiction. So I think that's what I got from the breakdown. Yes, sorry, darling.
If you want to share a link, put it in the chat on StreamYard, and I can push it out.
Oh, okay, huh? All right. I'll have to find it again. My brain is asleep. I've probably just deleted the link, but I'll find it again. No problem. That's a history lesson. I'm gonna find it. I'll have a look. Oh, good. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go, and Benton can have a chat. You guys can have a chat, and that's time for a glass of wine.
That's what I was going to say. It's time for me to go too, so I guess it'll just be TC and Benton, because I don't have much to say. My brain is slowing down, so
y'all better both slow down and slow down a little more, and give me 30 minutes so I can pass it over to Benton. Daggone.
Oh, it's not ready to go.
Going?
Can somebody fight?
I thought that he was ready to go.
Okay, do you want me to say my rap? I have a rap.
Yeah, go for it.
Hang on. Oh, bloody hell, the thing logged out when my computer shut down. Hang on. Okay. You're probably going to hate my rap.
No, I'm going to love whatever you can do right now.
Very good
please.
rapper.
Oh, bring it, girl. Shoot.
All right. So you ready for some drama?
Well, yeah, bring it. Shoot.
Right. Okay. My rap's called Schizo JG. I sell sad jokes that make no one smile. I'll whinge and repeat that I'm homeless a while. I Uber and joke that the Mords all want me, but really I'm an honourless one, don't you see? I ollie and name drop and brag about my past. I choose not to conform because my dad was a narc. Everyone's watching me. Look, can't you see? Unsurprisingly, nobody's noticed JG. Trolling and dissing and hating on broads, I heap on abuse, won't fight fair in the yard, and the birds in the parks are all watching me now. How will I cope, truth a cop? How? I'm gang-stalked and gaslit when I speak about it. Everyone knows and they don't give a shit. I keep on repeating mistakes of my youth, but I blame baby Jesus and I'm really uncouth. I'm happy to hurt you, I will not be calm. The fake smile I wear will not stop your harm. I've often bragged of hospitalising a bloke who glanced accidentally at this trigger joke. I've got shit on camera, heard people slipping up, and I sit near the train tracks, wigging out hard. Always they're watching me riding my bike. Will they creep up on me late in the night? Trying to find me on Google is hard, but I'm telling the truth. I'm not making it up. Offer to help me. Oh, no, don't do that. Watch out, because I'll put a knife in your back. Anxiety cripples me day and all night. I'll always come swinging in, left and right. I get on the internet live yelling now, this is real life online, but I'll fight you somehow. I'm a professional skater, but can't get no fame. The police know me everywhere. I can't get away. All of those phonies are playing me now. I can't find a safe place and I lost my honour. I'm a bitch and a punk and a phony, you see. Alcohol messed up my mind, baking pieces off me. Informants are everywhere. I'm triggered again. There is no safe place for a TI man. GJ jokes about someone killing themselves, not funny or interesting, lying awake by myself. Everyone always is just watching me. I really need a psych and the DSMV. They do it to everyone, everywhere, I say. They suck on my dick, but they throw shit in my way. I can't handle anything. Nothing is fun. I'm homeless, a sad, violent bum. Drew is so scary with the muscles and mask. He asked me to box him and take him to task, but I only fight dirty and I'll take out your knee, a skateboard, a bike, and a junk train to DC. Mic drop.
Damn. Yeah, no, you're going to read it like 5 more times. You did that so well.
That was like half an hour. I just wrote shit down because it triggered me because he called me Tubbs. Anyway, I'm over it now. I'm fine.
Dude, that was the first triggering he gave to you? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'd never written a rap before, but I decided I'd try that. That was fun.
You put him to task on that one, man. Shoot.
Oh, I think there's a few more verses, but they're not really ready.
No.
I know you're down there somewhere.
No,
you want more verses? Oh my god. What's the rest?
No, you did so well. Wow.
In Houston, I pulled up in Houston, a guy pulled a knife out on me. Stress gave me an ulcer. I have a possible STD. The cops are out playing their mind games tonight. I just stare them down, though. Yeah, I'm always right. The corny police are comical too. How do I know this? I hate what they do. I watch them as much as I think they watch me. I'm documenting it all for my YouTube TV. Hypervigilance seems a good way to live. I can't relax now, and the guys hate my gig. I wear myself out. My balls are sore, but I'll sleep in the woods or the gap of a door. Benton's my man. EBT is my mate. I hate on old women and any old brand. Paul the Young Slave gives no shite about me, but I'll see my ugly mug on his TV. That's it.
Damn.
Yeah, salty nanas, don't piss them off, eh?
No, but you could you didn't only write that proper. You fucking spat those bars, dude. Like what the fuck?
Oh, sweetie, and the thing is, I'm like really fat, and I've got like chins and stuff. It's lovely, but my grandchildren love it. They sit on my knee. They give lots of hugs and kisses to me. Yeah,
you got to even an EBT shout out, of course, dude. You got to like literally you had every sentence there was gold.
Thank you. Oh dear, yeah. Well,
you might be the next worldwide famous rapist.
My daughter was like, "Did you write that?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh yeah. And she's like, "Oh my god, what?" And I was like, "Well, I was a bit annoyed." So yeah.
I can see why. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
It was okay because it was like, I don't mind. I can take it. I've got, obviously I've got thick skin. I've got thick thighs. So, so I just, yeah, I don't take a lot of this seriously, but I do also, I really do send out hugs to all of you. And I really do care about JG. I hope he's okay. I hope he's all right. I hope he can get whatever he needs to feel safe in his soul. That's my biggest prayer today, is that JG finds safety and peace in his soul.
Yeah, I would hope so as well, but he's got a lot of work to do. He's got a lot of work to put in.
We all do. We all do.
Yeah, absolutely.
We all do, huh?
But like compared to those bars that you just put it, dude. I would ask you like I don't. If Ben might ask you to repeat those again soon, because that was a fucking hit. But like I don't want you to do it. Right. You did it perfectly just now.
I mean, I can say it the exact same way. Like that was even I stuffed it up even. So yeah. Yeah.
No, that's what you gotta do.
This is nothing. I've sung at the Opera House.
Oh, the Sydney Opera House?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I did freaking in America. Like I was obsessed with Australia and the Sydney, I did studies on that when I was in elementary school.
I can tell you that's something special. My grandfather painted the Harbour Bridge for over 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they paint it by hand. They still paint it by hand. It's got to be painted with lead paint because it rusts. And he was a foreman painter. And so he took me up inside the pylons and everything well before everybody else was allowed to climb the bridge. I went up and inside the thing's humongous. Like you just can't get your head around how big this building is, and it's just one of the pylons. So I went into the northeast pylon, and we went up for the Australia Day. So it was the commemoration of 100 years of foundation of Australia, and we had a huge party on Sydney Harbour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that, but I do because I was up on the tower of the pylon, and all the Navy boats, and the whole harbour was filled. It was beautiful. And I looked down, and there's this big Navy boat down there. It's HMAS Stalwart. It turns out the man that I'm with now was asleep down in that boat. I kid you not, sleeping off the hangover when he was supposed to be up on deck in his whites.
No, Lord.
I love it. And like, so we got these really strange connections, like, you know, oh, we know such and so who knows so and so. Just even though we've got no other connections in our lives, these strange connections happened. It was really cool. So Sydney Opera House is beautiful. Inside is stunning. It's just beautiful in there.
I mean, that's like literally the only, other than freaking Steve Irwin's Australia Zoo.
Oh yeah.
The Sydney Opera House is the only thing I could name of as far as a building in Australia.
Yeah. I know. It's like, what's here? Nothing. There's not really much here. Yeah, the Opera House, the Harbour Bridge, the Sydney Tower. We've got a big tower in Sydney as well, in there somewhere. The Q1 on the Gold Coast just was one of the tallest buildings in the world until the Dubai Tower topped it. So it was the tallest residential tower, I think, on the Gold Coast there. Woohoo! And yeah, we've got some big rocks, you know, in the middle. That's pretty good. It's mostly a big open wasteland.
Desert.
Yeah, but for me, Sydney Harbour, it's a really special place. It's beautiful. There's no other smell like it in the world. It has this really briny harbour smell. I don't know. Like, I've been to other harbours in Australia, but Sydney Harbour itself is very special. It's a special place.
Well, they have a very there's a reef right out on the coastline there, right?
Well, the Great Barrier Reef, it comes down. I think it ends just north of me, where Stradbroke Island is off Brisbane. There, it's kind of where the reef ends. But even like, you know, we took, you know, the drop-off zone. You know, even there's reefs and stuff. So. And closer in, there's some beautiful reefs I've collected, because they dredge along there too. And when I used to collect fossils and everything, I've collected a lot of fossils, beautiful crab fossils, shells and crabs that they, you know, drag up, and I love it. It's so great. The beaches in Australia are phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful beaches. Yeah, we're very, very lucky. But Sydney Harbour, the Opera House, coming back to that concert hall, that main concert hall, you would love. Those rings, they go up and down, like as they need for whatever concert, choir, opera that they're playing at the time. And the resonance in there is just magical. But I've also been in other theatres there. I saw the Crucible there in one of the theatres, and even that had a great sound to it. The building design itself is basically one of stairs, though. Anyone with a disability would really be struggling, but it's a lot of stairs all the way around it, and it's great. I've run all the way around the place. It's good fun. The green room's fun. Going down into the green room underneath it all and everything. That was cool.
Yeah. I literally did like
John English.
growing.
So John English. He was singing the main part of the operas of Gilbert and Sullivan. We just did like a small Gilbert and Sullivan type opera with like a few of their different ones in it, and John English was the main singer, I think, if I remember correctly. It's a long time ago. Sorry, back to your question.
Oh, I was just the entire reason, if Steve Irwin didn't exist, I probably wouldn't even know Australia was a place.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, what are your experiences with Steve Irwin? Like, how does Australia look to him?
To Steve Irwin.
Yeah, like, was he like a national icon? Was he just a dude like on TV? Like, what did you guys see?
Yeah, he just looked like a bloke to us. Like, it was like, oh yeah, that bloke grew up in the bush. Like, he knew what he was doing with snakes and stuff. He his dad had an reptile farm. I knew that, and you know, he just was. Oh yeah, Steve Irwin. Yeah, he's on telly a bit, but there was lots of other stuff here as well. There was a lot of American influences. So yeah, I guess Steve Irwin. I'm thinking about when he came into the kind of public sphere. What year that was? Because if it was about the time I was having kids, I wouldn't have noticed. Because I had kids at like 21, my first child.
Well, was that in the 90s? Because like when I was growing up in the 98, 99,
Yeah,
2002.
Yep.
He was getting on mainstream television.
Yeah, I was watching Pingu and Barney and Sesame Street and with my little ones. It was great fun. I don't like Barney. He's banned. I didn't really watch a lot. Yeah, he should be banned everywhere.
Yeah, but like Steve Irwin was like, yes, the Wiggles.
The Wiggles.
But like Steve Irwin was before the Wiggles.
Yeah. So I would have been partying when Steve Irwin was brought out. So I probably would have missed it because I didn't have a telly.
Steve Irwin was an American hero.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, he was pushed over there, I think, way more than here.
He could have been. I'm sure he was, but like,
he was an inspiration. Do you want me to say some super Australian stuff?
Yeah, go for it.
Mate, the duck-bill platypus is a real thing. Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
I tell you, bloody lays eggs. Eggs. What the hell? And then feeds some milk. Crikey. Look at this critter here. Here he's in under this water. If we're real quiet, we'll see this platypus here, mate. Check him out. Check out that bill. You see those two little dots on the top? That's what he breathes from. It's very sensitive, that bill, mate. Get right up close in there. Find all those yabbies. Oh, he likes them yabbies and them fish. In there, I tell you. Oh, look at that, mate. Look at him there. Oh, he got it. Crikey. He's a good hunter, that platypus. Oh, yeah. There you go. That's an Aussie.
That's the type of language we need in America.
It sounds like such a put on, eh? You ready to go, Benton?
He's getting there. Yeah, Benton, if you're talking, I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Trying to get my
there we go.
Platypus in a row.
Oh, when I went to the Northern Territory, we went on this boat, and it's on the Adelaide River, and they have these freaking boats, and they stick this pole out, and they feed the crocodiles with this huge chunk of meat. They stick it over the side of the boat, and they call the crocodiles to the damn boat. They've got the glass at the bottom, like level, so you can sit. I sat down there, and I was just like watching, and this literally, that's what it looked like. They come up like that to you at the boat. Oh man, I've never had my skin crawl so much. They are terrifying crocodiles. I hate them. Happy to pat a snake, no problem at all. Crocodiles, no, definitely not. Crikey, this one here. Oh, this big? Oh, Kerry, nah. Oh, me, love ya. Crikey, I'm off.
Ben, did you ever You ever seen the cottonmouths?
What?
The cottonmouths.
Oh, snakes.
Yeah, water moccasins.
Yep. That was a thing when I was a lad.
That was the one thing that Steve Irwin was ever afraid to wrestle.
Yeah, yeah.
No joke.
Yeah, that's scary. Oh, there she is. That's scary.
Well, I feel bad for whoever's next to me at the truck stop.
Why? Because they're hearing the Aussies.
No, they're not hearing the Aussies, but they're about to hear.
Oh, they're going to hear you. Oh, fair enough. Oh, dear.
How long was I gone?
You had a
5
lovely
hours
sleep for a few hours. The music was playing. It was lovely.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Crocodile Hole. Don't go near there. That's a bad place to be. Do not set up camp there. So I guess I grew up knowing that you have to check under your chair for spiders before you sit down.
Dude.
Because that's just how you look for redbacks under things. When we have a swing in our backyard, we look for redbacks under it before we go for a swing. You check the yard for bull ants or, fire ants, like different types of ants that might try and hurt you on a regular basis. So they haven't made a nest. A snake was found down here at the kids' park the other day, a big brown snake. They're lethal. So it's a reality here that you just got to be careful. Things really will bite you. There's the wasp that was out here the other day hunting the spider the size of my hand was literally hunting the spider. So I let the wasp be because that's our natural pest control. But then once the wasp builds a nest, I'll give her nest a bit of a crush because I don't like her reproducing that. But I'll let her kill the spider, if it makes sense. But I try not to let them get too out of hand. Bam, EBT. I agree.
Was there a JG drama that I missed? Did I miss any JG drama?
Very little.
Very little.
I did have since you went to sleep, I reset another stream because the freaking sound messed up and I couldn't figure it out. So this is yet another stream. But JG, Drew was in here, Tinfoil, Snicker Pie. Yeah, we had a lot going on. EBT has yet to jump in here, other than the comments.
Cool, man. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for holding it down. I'm not running you off. I'm just saying thank you.
Oh no, I was just catching you up. Shit, I gotta get to bed anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to let Benton's show be Benton's show.
I like watching a croc swimming about.
Very soothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I missed tinfoil drama. Okay, interesting.
Tinfoil was a bit upset.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. That tends to go that way for whatever reason. I guess we will.
Prayers for you all, and I'll see you later.
Are you peacing out?
I'm peacing out. Hugs, love to everyone. Big Nana hugs.
See you
Even
later.
if you don't want to. Love yous. Bye.
Love you. Have a good night. Good day, I suppose.
Yeah. Truth or Cop held it down in my stead. Awesome.
Did my best.
Well done, sir. Well, feel free to hang out or go to sleep as you see fit.
Yeah, I'm passing the baton slowly over to you.
Cool. Yeah, take your time because I'm still trying to make the coffee here.
Yeah, I mean you already had a major good option here. Pull up the Crocodile Hunter in the background.
Nice.
It's fascinating to watch him.
Yeah, it was a big deal. especially back in the day. Cultural phenomenon.
Well, that's because we had Tranquil Vortex and someone else from Australia in here earlier. I believe in Tranquil Vortex was in here, and I was just wondering what she saw in Steve Irwin, because to myself and my friends growing up, freaking Steve Irwin was like the Australian champion, and he was even more important than any American to me at that time. He was just doing the good work out there, saving animals and whatnot, digging for platypus dens, whatever he's doing right now. I don't know what this episode was.
What about Paul Hogan?
No, Paul and Slave?
No, Paul Hogan.
Who the hell's that?
Man, you better recognize.
I don't. I'm sorry. Hopefully, he won't come beat me through my walls.
No, that's not gonna happen. This guy here, Crocodile Dundee. I can't do the accent. It's Crocodile Dundee.
Oh yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy. Yeah. Apparently, the movie was based on a real guy who like died in a shootout with the cops type of thing.
That would be fascinating to hear the actual story behind that. I've never heard that one.
I may be wrong on that. Yeah, he died in a police shootout. It's right here. He was killed following a police shootout. Not that it's funny. On August 3rd of 1999, the deadly altercation began at approximately 10:45 a.m. on the roadblocked intersection of Stewart Highway and Old Bino Road. Ansel had ambushed. What? Crazy, huh?
Was that before or after the Crocodile Dundee movie?
Oh, way after. That was in the 80s. Pretty sure. This was in 99. That was like
so. Yeah, Crocodile Dundee was in 80.
Yeah, like 80 something, 86.
Yeah. They gave him an ego boost, and he went off the walls with it, man.
Dude, maintain.
Mm-hmm.
Policy violation. Oh, the stream got stingrayed? Is that true? Did we get taken down? Oh, the Steve Irwin took us down. Oh shit. See, I forget I can't just play fucking Crocodile Dundee, or I can't play Steve Irwin.
I think you're doing fair use out here. You're not playing the sound. You're just commenting on the background.
I don't know, man.
Stream got stingrayed.
Well, you never know. Now I gotta check.
Yeah, I think he was saying. I think he was saying Steve got stingrayed. And I don't know. It's difficult to say. See, we're digging into this whole was that whole Paul and Slave thing?
No, literally stream unavailable. Stream unavailable. They took us down. Those
no, what?
For real.